your promoter for ACW, the Reverend Ben Johnson.
Is ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ACW March Mayhem 2008. My name is Eric Heroux. As joined here, I am with The Thrill. Will The Thrill Santowski, how you doing tonight, sir?
Mr. Hero, it is a pleasure first to see you again, and second of all, to celebrate just before St. Patrick's Day here with everybody at Baba Louie's here at All-Star Championship Wrestling for March Mayhem, and it looks like Reverend Ben Johnson, surprise, surprise, he's got a drink, is in a very, very celebratory mood.
My goodness, yes, Reverend. 2 days before St. Patrick's Day, the Reverend Ben Johnson enjoying himself a drink.
Heading for the ring, looks like he's got something to tell the ACW faithful. And let's see what the good Reverend has to say. March Mayhem kicking off in a big way. Here's your commissioner, the Reverend Ben Johnson.
Please be a lady.
Frank Sinatra, who doesn't love it? To Pere, Wisconsin, how the hell you doing? Just wanted to take a moment. What? Delicious drink. Thank you. Just want to take a moment to let you know the matches you're going to see on tonight's show. The ACW Tag Team titles will be on the line when the McCoy Brothers defend against Cody Rice and Snake Eyes Jason Riley. And my personal favorite, the Dream Police.
It's a big three-way match.
You'll also see Mason Quinn defend his NWA Wisconsin heavyweight title against returning from WWE, Silas Young.
That's right. The phenomenal one, Silas Young, is here this evening.
Two ACW throwback matches.
And I love
First
the old
one
school.
being Sam Hayne versus Derek St. Holmes.
First time ever,
The
Eric Heroux.
second, Culture Shock versus Spanish Stew.
My God, we haven't seen a card this caliber in quite some time, Thrill.
Old school,
Very
thank
nice.
goodness.
But I also have one other thing I'd like to do here. If our current X-Division champion, Thomas Walton III, come on out here, the Reverend has a special gift just for you.
Thomas
Music
Walton,
is always good. Thomas Walton, get out here.
Thomas Walton III, the current ACW X-Division champion, on his way to the ring.
He doesn't really need music anyways. I don't like him.
Ben Johnson bringing him out without the music.
Come
And
on out. There you go. Oh, Nick Colluci came out too. That's disappointing.
The X-Division heavyweight, X-Division champion, Thomas Walton III, along with Cadillac Nick Colluci,
Not answering.
called to the ring by Reverend Ben Johnson, cradling the X-Division belt. And Eric, we're going to see real quick here what the commissioner has in store for the current ACW X-Division champion.
That's right. We have
Out
no
on
idea
the
what's
pellet
going
here,
on
isn't
right
it?
now, but let's take a look.
Remember he used to do that for me? You remember those days? What do you want? Just sit back, let me run my show. Thank you. Now, Thomas Walton, let me see this for a second. Just let me see the damn title. This title has a lot of history. A lot of different people have held this title, but quite frankly, this title is a piece of crap. And I pretty much had enough of this title. Now, even though you don't deserve to hold this title, in my opinion, I've decided to get ACW a new title. Unfortunately, you get to hold it.
What is the Reverend talking? He just tossed the X-Division title out of the ring.
Right in the sand goes the old X Division title, and
It's
It's covered in this lovely camouflage towel they gave me when I bought the belts.
Wait, bought belt. What?
supporting our troops there with the camouflage title bag.
Wait a minute.
This,
Ben-
ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
is the
my
brand new ACW X-Division title.
Holy
Oh.
crap! Look at that.
My God, look at the fur on that one.
That is beautiful. 50
So there you go, Thomas Walton. You are the first holder.
Make
Well,
that
I guess
kinda
he's
like
not the
Nick
first holder.
He says thank you.
That's very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, your X-Division champion, Thomas Walton III.
So Cadillac Nick Colluci taking away the brand new X Division Championship belt. Thomas Walton thinks that's his title, and wouldn't he be right?
There was one other thing I want to take care of real quick. And ironically, it involves C. Martin McClure. Where are you? There you are, you drunken Irishman.
He's in the fans.
How
It is
apropos on St. Patrick's Day.
Now, I just want to make one thing clear to you, C. Martin McClure. I still don't like you. And as commissioner of ACW, there's a lot of boxes of documents laying around my house that I don't look at. I opened one up the other day and I realized I'm still paying you to do nothing.
Government
That kind of pisses me off.
That'd be the Goldberg clause right there.
There's two things I could do. One thing I could do is just fire your ass right the hell now. Or I can make you work for me and enjoy the money that I'm paying you. So congratulations, unless you want to be fired, C. Martin McClure, you're tonight's ring announcer.
C. Martin McClure forced into work.
The
My X
Reverend,
Division champion doesn't get music, you definitely don't.
the Reverend
Your choice, McClure.
has spoken
I'll
this
fire
evening.
you now, or you can get up, stop drinking beer, stop being drunk, and come ring announce.
This close to St. Patrick's Day. Good luck with that, Rev. But look at that. C. Martin McClure called out
I don't
of
want
the
to do
crowd.
it, but, you know, that's what you get to do when you're in charge. How much does he get paid? Way less than me.
And the fans by C. Martin McClure are telling him, go ahead, get lost.
Well, looks like C. Martin McClure is working out something in the
Well,
crowd.
You'll get your wrestling, I assure you, if you would hurry the hell up. Oh, that's not very appropriate at all.
C. Martin McClure wearing the Milwaukee Brewers
These
gear
people like
this
to get to
evening.
the opening contest. They pay to see wrestling.
Dressed for
I'm
work
not holding
as
the damn
always.
ropes. Get in.
And he's asking him to hold the ropes. No,
This
well,
must really suck for you. Don't worry, buddy. Now, I know that you're lazy and didn't write your own cards, so I wrote them on these old business cards. You have yourself a good night.
that is a classic ACW staple there, the old business cards.
Reverend Ben Johnson
But,
leaving the ring,
yes,
and here comes
the
C. Martin
good
McClure.
Reverend. The good Reverend has spoken his piece.
is praise.
And as we play the Reverend out, C. Martin McClure in the ring, ready to announce the first match.
Let me hand this back over to the commissioner of All-Star Championship Wrestling, the Reverend Ben Johnson, as C. Martin McClure gets forced into work tonight.
McCoys, tonight, you versus Rice and Riley versus the Dream Police for the tag team titles. Thoughts on the match?
Mickey, can you believe this? Last month, we defeat the Dream Police, and now they're throwing in another team with them. What the heck else do we have to do? Can't we move on?
You see, it's getting real clear how things are run here in ACW. You see, you can't beat us fair and square with one team, so you gotta bring in another because you know we're just too damn good. That's fine. If we've had the odds stacked out against us more than once, we can overcome it. We're okay with that. But what we don't like is the fact that you got a team like Rice and Riley. Yeah, they're hungry young kids who just want to shout at the gold and to have fame and fortune. It's not gonna happen. And Dream Police. Oh, brothers, I'm gonna tell you boys something right now. We've done absolutely everything to beat you already, all right? But yet, you show this resiliency, like you love to have yourself mutilated at the hands of the tag team champions. Well, that's fine, boys, because we got these ham hocks and we'll keep hitting you until you don't get up. Bottom line is, tonight, it's nothing more than another road to be traveled by the McCoys. Just another day, another dollar, another wall, and another tower here in ACW. And you can bet your bottom dollar that at the end of the night, we're still gonna be the ACW Tag Team Champions.
Dream Police, tonight, you versus Rice and Riley versus the McCoys for the ACW Tag Team Championship belts.
That's right, those belts are coming back to Oshkosh Rock City with us. They're coming back to the fun-loving fighters from Flutalist Court, the wacky Wisconsin Water City Warriors. And if Rice and Riley get in our way, I don't care what you guys are calling yourselves. Snakes on a train, badgers on a boat, beavers in a Jetta. It doesn't matter, we're taking everybody down. But more importantly than all that,
And straight from Indonesia, new Dream Police shirts.
get them while they're hot. Not stolen, we bought them. Check them out online, www.dreampolice.com/beer fund. Buy the shirt, monkeys.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first contest of the evening is a three-way dance for the ACW Tag Team Championships. Coming out first, weighing in at a combined weight of 455 pounds, the team of Snakes on a Train, Cody Rice and Jason Riley. Welcome, fans, to ACW March Mayhem 2008. I am the Reverend Ben Johnson alongside Eric Heroux.
How are you doing tonight, good Reverend?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. It is hotter than hell in here.
It is, but it looks like also a hot show you booked for us this evening, isn't it?
Well, I try to do the best with what I can do. Snakes on a Train, that's pretty interesting.
That is a catchy title. I'm telling you, I'm liking it.
It's definitely better than just their names.
Very true, very true. Those names, not so great.
And Cody Rice doesn't have to enter from the crowd anymore. Isn't that nice?
That is. I mean, Cody actually in the locker room, it's revolutionary.
He earned his roster spot, no doubt.
Well, Cody Rice is a hell of a competitor here, and as Snakes on a Train mount the turnbuckles to the acclaim of the ACW faithful here, we go to see Martin McClure for the next tag team.
Your second team, weighing in at 569 pounds and hailing from Oshkosh Rock City, this is the Dream Police.
Well, Smokin' Don Gotti and the cookie cutter Christopher Cambino about to make their way here into the ACW arena here at Baba Louie's in Pere, Wisconsin.
How do you not love the Dream Police? What a great tag team.
And how do you not love the new T-shirts? Got the fleur-de-lis and everything.
That's ridiculous. Those guys have the most random T-shirts I've ever seen of any tag team in professional wrestling.
But I'm telling you, they're a hot seller here at the merchandise table at ACW, and especially with the fleur-de-lis, I'm telling you, that's just crazy, Ben Johnson.
It is crazy. But, when you're from Oshkosh Rock City, you can get away with that.
Absolutely. Oshkosh Rock City, one of the top party towns in Wisconsin. Pere a close second.
They're pimping those T-shirts pretty hard.
Hey, I'm telling you what, man. Those are some stylish T-shirts. Fleur-de-lis. They're teal. I mean,
fleur-de-lis.
Fleur-de-lis. But what's not to love?
Oh, my God, there's streamers everywhere.
How did I not see this coming?
Wow, that is phenomenal.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're swimming in the streamers now. Only here in ACW do you get to throw streamers everywhere. They're still being thrown in. Oh, man. We got fans throwing streamers everywhere. That is great. That's got to really get to the McCoys.
As we take a little bit of time to clean the ring up here, my goodness.
Take that, ROH.
Man, I think they're going to need a shredder for this. Seriously.
That is a lot of...
And as the fans chant, buy a T-shirt, and as well they should, because like I said, those T-shirts are spectacular.
They're for a limited time only.
For limited time only, yes.
I believe there's only like 24 of them.
Well, I got to get over the merch
they're throwing them
stand.
out already.
I got to get over the merch stand. Over here.
I'll take one. Size large,
Well, actually, won't we have to just staple two of them together for you?
Hey, come on.
It's good to be back on commentary with you, sir.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. We're going to start a ride here tonight.
Well, with this ride going on, there is one more tag team.
The rest you have to buy in there at the merchandise stand.
Cheap plug. That is a lot of streamers. Your final team is the current ACW Tag Team Champions. They weigh in at a combined total of 350 pounds. They hail from Boston, Massachusetts. This is the real McCoys. I think they're fakes.
Yeah, I don't think both of one of them may be a McCoy, but they can't both be the real McCoys.
Well, either way, I don't think I'd really want to step in their way. I mean, they were a part of the franchise when I was a part of it.
Absolutely. I mean, and there's no joking. They are the real ACW Tag Team Champions. Each of them wearing that 16 pounds of gold per belt around their waist and making their way out to the crowd. And, boy, they're getting the love tonight, aren't they?
They definitely are. Even though we're close to St. Patrick's Day, obviously the crowd doesn't give a crap. They do not like the McCoys at all.
Well, and literally with their actions over the last couple of months, who can blame the crowd?
Okay, my runners tell me there are some Irish fans in the crowd. I don't think they're going to like the McCoys, though, after what they see what they do.
Hey, Ben, how do you know it's an Irish fan?
They're wearing green.
No, it's 8 o'clock, and they're already face down in the dirt, passed out.
Oh, snap.
Well, and as Mickey stretches out on the ropes there, and Gambino's taken to the outside, we would assume Don Gotti starting this match. How do the rules of this match go? Because is it going to be 3 men in the ring at the same time?
No, 2 men in the ring. Totally.
2 men in the ring. How are they going to determine who starts this match?
I'm not really sure. I guess they figured it out already. Coin flip, hot dog eating contest. It could be anything, really.
High card?
It could be a high card draw.
Well, it looks like whoa. Don Gotti looked like he was going to be starting it with Mickey McCoy there, but Chase decided to let Don Gotti know that he is, in fact, got Mickey's back.
Well, this will be interesting. Definitely no love lost between these two.
Ooh, some stiff shots there.
Chops right off the start. I love it.
Very early this evening.
Forearms. Irish whip, ironically. Up, ducks the clothesline.
Oh!
What would you call that?
That sort of looked like a spine buster, kind of, but it wasn't a Don Gotti spine buster.
That's a suplex, I know that.
Yeah, that is a vertical suplex. Very nicely executed by Don Gotti.
And a small Don Gotti chant. Tag to Chris Gambino.
Good tag team wrestling here, isolating the man in the corner.
Oh, they're making him dance. That's funny.
Oh, it's a little jig and then a clothesline.
Not funny.
European uppercut there. Gambino did spend some time in the Swiss Alps. Actually, he spent some time as one of the Swiss Alps. But he's got him in the corner there. This is some good tag team wrestling by the former ACW champions.
Very good.
Tagging in, tagging out.
Quick tags. That's what it's all about.
Nice forearm shot there. Keeping it clean. No closed fist from Don Gotti.
And they're isolating him.
Ooh, little toe kick to the gut there. And
suplex. Oh,
brought him over.
Cover. 1, 2.
And Snakes on a Train makes their first appearance here tonight as Cody Rice gets in and breaks up the 3 count.
Smart move by Cody Rice. He's got to do it. How else are you going to win the titles?
I mean, you could stand there on the ropes all night and not win the belt.
Smart move by Mickey McCoy to make the tag to Chase.
Yeah, he got out of dodge quick and ready.
Drop toe hold.
Oh, Chase McCoy eats some mat. Oh, and that elbow made sure that he ate a little bit more.
Probably not a nice present for him. Sit down, McClure.
From what I hear, that mat is delicious, though. Tastes like donuts.
Trying to work me for a refund.
And while McClure's trying to get Ben Johnson here for a refund, Jason Riley's in the match with a nice body slam.
A lot of quick tags thus far. It's very smart.
Good tag team wrestling. All these guys obviously want those ACW tag team titles, and who wouldn't?
Another 2 count, this time by Jason Riley.
Oh, quick tag. Very good tag team.
But Cody Rice wasn't paying attention there. He was jaw-jacking with the crowd. It's easy to do.
Yeah, that may cost him eventually. You know, literally. Oh! That cannot be thought.
That doesn't make the corned beef feel very good.
Not at all. Neither the cabbage. Oh, my goodness. Oh, here we go.
Oh. That's very fun to watch from over here.
Yeah, from over here.
I probably wouldn't enjoy it so much if I was on that top rope.
Yeah, we're about 40 feet away, and 40 feet away is the official limit of where that's fun.
The crowd definitely enjoyed that.
Oh, another tag. Great match to start out this opening contest here at March Mayhem. Oh, catapult gets him up. Oh, almost didn't get it there, but Jason Riley with the plancha, and Don Gotti breaks it
That's
up.
a tag team maneuver they've been working on for a while. Still a couple kicks to kick out, but very impressive.
Well, Snakes on a Train, how long have they been a tag team, Ben?
A couple of months. They're still learning a lot.
Oh, what's this? McCoy?
Well, that's just a shoving match.
McCoy. Oh!
What a smart move by the McCoys. The McCoys are very sneaky, but they are definitely the tag team champions in this match.
You don't have to like them, but you have to respect their tactical ability.
And they are going to work on Chris Gambino's life. Best thing you can do on a big guy.
Absolutely. How do you chop down a giant sequoia? You take out the trunk, man. Chop him down right at the root.
Exactly. Oh, and Don Gotti falls for the bait, distracts the referee, and now it's a double team by the McCoys.
Oh, absolutely. Don Gotti is a hothead. I will say that right now. Don Gotti.
Yeah, try talking to him after a couple of drinks.
Ooh, very hot-headed.
Oh, boy.
Oh, little headbutt there from Mickey McCoy. Makes a quick tag to Chase.
Starts ringing the captain, and then he wants to spar with you. Chase McCoy now working on Chris Gambino. You think there's a size difference in the ring?
Maybe 5-10 pounds. But that knee is definitely making a difference here.
Definitely. Now, this will be interesting. They got a couple seconds.
Oh, he's got that nice screw leg lock there.
Up top. Oh! Not going to help Chris Gambino at all.
Oh, as somebody who's had a knee surgery, that is not fun, man. Oh. Don't tell me he's actually going to try a catapult on Chris Gambino.
No.
Oh,
that would just be silly.
Boston Crab. My goodness. It's St. Patrick's Day. Why not? Let's bring out the Boston Crab.
Plays pretty solidly, but that's definitely a lot of weight to put up for Mickey McCoy.
Yeah, holding up half of Chris Gambino is more than most normal men can do.
Oh, that's a smart move. Tag in Cody Rice.
Hey, let your opponents do the dirty work for you.
2 crowd favorites going head-to-head right here. Cody Rice continuing the work, and the damage already done to Chris Gambino.
Hey, I don't blame Cody Rice whatsoever.
That's competition. Sometimes it just needs to be done.
Oh, and there's that tag.
Oh,
he went out, took a little breather, and now he's reaping the benefits. Oh man, right in the
You got to work
kneecap.
the rules of the match. The McCoys, they're smart. They're part of the foreign franchise.
Oh, yanking that knee right out of socket. That can't feel good on the hip either.
Oh, now McCoy taking a moment to irritate the crowd.
Well, absolutely. You know, how else do you win a wrestling match? By annoying the crowd?
Oh, I tried it for years. And had some mixed results. The crowd does not like them. Oh, here comes Gambino. Gambino coming back with those forearms. Tries to hook this suplex. Too much.
Nope, can't do it with that leg. They've done an efficient job on that knee joint.
Gambino needs to get out of this ring now.
Little insecurity there. Shining Wizard, as some people like to call it. And there's Don Gotti getting involved.
Don Gotti doesn't give a crap about the referee, apparently.
Don Gotti doesn't care. I mean, they took those belts off him.
Irish whip. Whoa!
Oh. And he gets the hip attack there from Cody Rice, and boy, that puts him right in the corner.
Well, he's set up perfectly for the move. Go for it. There it is.
He gets the caboose right to the sternum, and he's down.
Well, he's still sitting there. Might as well go for it.
Battle 18.
Oh, my God.
Here's a cannonball from Don Gotti. My goodness.
Oh, that'll take out a McCoy real quick.
And
the referee has lost complete control of this one.
I'm losing control of this one. My goodness.
There's just action everywhere here in the opening contest of March Mayhem.
Low bridge.
Cody Rice to the outside. Chase McCoy misses the clothesline. Uh-oh. Big choke slam by Gambino. Right onto his knee.
That could have broke his tailbone.
Now we got brawling to the outside here. Mickey McCoy and Cody Rice on the outside. The Dream Police isolate Jason Riley in the ring. Well, this is the opportunity that the Dream Police need right now. Irish whip.
Well, it is isolation, but really, Gambino's only half a wrestler right now.
And he's
with that
definitely
one wheel.
winded. Well, up and over. And he takes out everybody.
Dream Police, the only ones left standing in the ring.
Is he actually telling Don Gotti to go up top? Probably not the best move for Don Gotti. He's never gone up top. He's not a top rope.
This is not his forte.
What is he doing?
And fans in the crowd, I would move right now.
Right? Because Don Gotti is definitely looking. Oh, what a chair shot right there.
Chair shot.
The referee doesn't see it. Oh, and he dives. What a move by Gotti.
They're all out.
But
they're all gone.
Gambino's a legal man, and they get the cover. The McCoys steal another one.
Your winners and still ACW Tag Team Champions, the real McCoy.
What a disappointing move for the Dream Police. They put everything together there and just came up short.
Boy, they have this one tonight, Ben. They really did have this one. But it is that quick thinking, it is that tactical advantage that the McCoys have over everybody, that and the fact they don't care about the rules, keeps the ACW straps around their Irish waists.
No better way to put it than that. The McCoys win the opening contest here at March Mayhem 2008 from Pere.
Douglas Do-Right Peterson.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. You issued an open challenge. Tejas accepted.
Yep.
You faced him tonight.
Yep.
Tell me about the match.
Well, a long time ago, I issued an open challenge, and it's for as long as I'm going to wrestle, it's going to be there. And today, I have to wrestle Tejas. I mean, he's held numerous championships in the NWA, and he's way, way up here. And I'm still starting out. I'm way up here, way down here. But you know, to get way up here, I'm going to have to wrestle the best. And Tejas is one of the best. Good Lord willing, today, I'll put on a good showing and maybe I can get a victory. But win, lose, or draw, doesn't matter because I'm a winner just for being out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for one fall and is an open challenge made by Douglas Do-Right Peterson. Coming out first, his opponent, he hails from Dallas, Texas, and weighs in at 250 pounds. This is Tejas.
Listen to my voice if you're making a choice. Tell all the girls in the back, see the screen and rejoice.
Coming back at you here, March Mayhem 2008, Baba Louie's into Pere. Starting off with Tejas taking on I'm still blown away by the last match. He's taking on Douglas Do-Right Peterson in an open challenge.
And no crowd working here from Tejas. He's going right to that ring, yelling at the crowd from the top turnbuckle. He wants to get his mitts.
The thing I like... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Not a problem. He wants to get his mitts on Douglas Do-Right Peterson.
Tejas is a very straight, right-to-business kind of a guy. He's a former NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion. That says a lot about
tonight hails from De Pere, Wisconsin, and weighs in at 185 pounds. This is Douglas Do-Right Peterson.
Let's just be honest, Douglas Do-Right doesn't have a chance at all in this match at all.
You know what? A lot of people said that too back in November when he went the distance with Dysfunction. The only thing that took Douglas down was the Rubik's Cube, I believe Dysfunction calls it.
I believe you are correct. Douglas Do-Right is definitely a crowd favorite, but honestly, do you think the Miami Dolphins are going to win the Super Bowl next year? Not a chance.
Probably not, but they are going to shake a lot of hands and make a lot of people smile on the way there.
I have never seen the Miami Dolphins do that in my life.
Well, one time back in '85, it was Dan Marino.
I wasn't even alive in '85.
You weren't?
No.
Oh, God, I'm old.
Douglas Do-Right, definitely a crowd favorite here in De Pere.
Well, he's taken away from shaking hands, and he's going... Oh, there, he shook one hand. He's been slapping hands.
He shook McClure's hand.
Where's that bottle of Pere when you need it?
Right, McClure's the kind of guy that doesn't wash his hands after going to the bathroom.
Well, McClure hasn't washed his hands since the Clinton administration, but that aside, we got another great match coming up here tonight at March Mayhem.
That was from '85 too, right?
Clinton administration?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. No, but Douglas getting checked there by our referee.
He never has weapons on him. He's Douglas Do-Right. Be kind of funny for the Do-Right guy to have a weapon on him.
The only weapon he has is his cunning charm.
Oh.
Oh, little goal behind there. Standing switch from Douglas Do-Right.
That's not going to work. I don't know if he's picked up on this, but Tejas is bigger than you.
It's like what? A pound? Okay, it's like 50.
Yeah,
but
he's like two Tejases.
You mean...
Like two Douglas Do-Rights. Leave me alone, I'm sober. Test his strength?
Oh, God, Doug.
That's just outright being dumb.
Douglas, please don't do this. We all like you.
This is not going to fare well at all for Douglas Do-Right.
I mean, being tough is one thing.
I did it with one arm.
Well, he only got the one cinched in there, and then
I
Tejas
felt
got
guilty
bored.
for signing this match. There's nothing worse when Douglas Do-Right goes, please let me challenge Tejas. Oh, I like you. I don't want you to die. Oh.
That may have done it right there.
That's a big suplex by Tejas.
Cover. Kick out?
Why would you kick out?
I mean, Douglas, you proved it to everybody. You took on Tejas.
I get it. He's a tough guy. Douglas Do-Right definitely is a tough guy, but...
Well, obviously, he's still standing after Tejas dropped him on his head.
Well, that shirt's not going to last very long.
No, probably not.
He's not going to last very long either. Oh! Well, big kick to the back.
Douglas was out on his feet, but that woke him up just a little bit.
That definitely took the sail out. God damn it.
Well, Ben,
leave me alone.
You said you're sober.
Yeah.
I'm starting to doubt you. Oh. Wow. Well, Douglas's jaw is somewhere in, I'd say, Calumet County right now. But Tejas still going to work here, and Douglas still getting up. I got to give the kid credit.
Well, it kind of helps when your opponent's picking you up by the hair.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's trying. Really?
He's always trying, even when he shouldn't be.
I mean, God bless him, but...
Oh! Roaring elbow.
Well, what was left of Douglas's teeth are now up in Ashland County.
Oh, I thought those were Tic Tacs laying around the ring.
Nah. Well, one count. One count. Man, maybe this
He
kid's
pinned him with a foot across his throat.
Still, after the beating he's laid on him here, well, the crowd's starting to get behind him.
I tried to, but again, it's like rooting for the Dolphins. Really, why bother?
I mean, I can watch Rudy on TNT anytime I want. Why do I need to see it at my wrestling show?
Cover. Just a 2 count as Douglas Do-Right kicks out again.
This kid's got some fortitude. I mean, he's got some heart. And Tejas thought he'd be out drinking beer in the bar by now. You know,
it definitely upsets him when he's not.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Tejas is not happy for the fact that this match has gone over 5 minutes. Tejas thought he's going to have an easy night tonight, and while Douglas really hasn't gotten an offensive move in, all of Tejas's haven't really put Douglas down.
Ugh. Big leg drop from Tejas. Follows it up by an elbow.
And he's got some pepper on those. He's not happy.
Definitely not. Goes for the cover yet again. 1, 2, and Douglas apparently has not gotten the crap beat out of him enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of an open letter, a prayer here. Please, Douglas, don't get up. We like you. We like you. We want to see you back here next month.
Well, up and over as the beating continues.
Oh, this is an execution, Ben. This really is. I mean, Douglas is just taking the brunt of all of Tejas's offense. I mean, in about another minute, I think Tejas may actually run out of moves to put on Douglas Do-Right Peterson.
That's very true because he's definitely gone through the arsenal pretty quick here. And, now it's just punches, and down goes Douglas Do-Right yet again. It's definitely time for this to be put away.
I mean, there's only one move left in Tejas's arsenal, and you know what that one is, don't you, Ben?
The 3 count?
No, it would be the Burial Ground, his version of the Death Valley Driver. What's this?
Power slam!
Obviously.
That's got to be it. 1, 2. Why does he keep kicking out?
I don't know.
Would you kick out? No way.
No.
I probably wouldn't agree to a match with Tejas, though.
I wouldn't have the
personally.
I wouldn't have the wherewithal to kick out at that point.
Be pretty silly. Well, Douglas is trying to fire back now with some midsection shots, but really, it's not doing much.
That's the first offense he's really mounted all night. Oh, come on.
That's pretty blatant.
That is.
The referee should definitely consider a disqualification here. Yeah, like he's actually sorry about it. Yeah, he won't do it again until your back is turned yet again.
Well, while Tejas talks it over with the referee, the referee...
Why the need to cheat?
I mean, the referee wants the spirit of competition. He wants to
He's
have a nice,
clearly in
clean
control
match.
of the match, and he's cheating.
Well, that's how the foreign franchise rolls, Ben.
Unfortunately. Kind of guilty about that.
Send him in the corner with the Irish whip.
Hey, here's a win of opportunity for Douglas Do-Right.
Let the turnbuckle do the work for you. Douglas coming
off
off the ropes.
Oh!
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, that got derailed pretty quick.
Well, there was some offense from Douglas.
There was a little bit there for a while. He was putting it together.
The kid showed a little bit of fire, but at this point, I think Tejas is just bored.
You think so?
Probably.
He's just testing up new moves now?
Yeah, it's developmental time for Tejas. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's got him up for the
Holy
ground.
crap, Sam Hayne. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, it's a crucifix.
Oh, Douglas won!
Oh
Douglas won!
Douglas
won! You lost!
Douglas!
That's ass lost!
Oh my God! Douglas Do-Right Peterson's first win!
Oh my God! How does he pull that off? Out of absolutely nowhere.
He held on. He held on.
What an amazing victory for Douglas Do-Right Peterson.
Obviously, Douglas Do-Right Peterson has garnered the respect of Sam Hayne after their match, was it 2 months ago?
I just believe that Sam Hayne right now has got some issues with Tejas, and what better way to get back at your opponent, the guy that you've been having a feud with for a while, than costing him an easy match.
Dude, Douglas Do-Right Peterson won a match!
That is pretty shocking. The Miami Dolphins have just won the Super Bowl.
My God. My God.
Oh, is he angry?
Oh, we are not going to hear the end of this for a long time. More to come here in March Mayhem 2008 ACW home video.
Thomas Walton, tonight you and the Weasel face Miss Anne and Mystique. How do you feel about fighting girls?
You know, that question's kind of comical. I'm starting to believe that the Reverend Ben Johnson doesn't have any confidence in Thomas Walton III. I think he thinks I'm a joke because I used to be his personal assistant, towel boy.
But tonight, I'm gonna do what I do every night that I get in the ring. I'm going to shine. I'm gonna shine with the brightest of all lights. I'm gonna be the last person in that ring tonight, standing there with his hand raised, because tonight, Mystique, Miss Anne, I'm taking control of the match. The Weasel, just a little innocent bystander there in the corner in case I need him, but I won't. Tonight, at the end of this match, the only thing you'll be hearing is your winner, Thomas Walton III. Any more dumb questions? Thank you.
Jamie the Weasel, you and Thomas Walton III tonight against Miss Anne and Mystique. Your thoughts?
My thoughts? I just walked in. I don't even know who the hell you are. And you're like, I gotta do an interview with you. I gotta do an interview with you. First off, I want to drink. I want to smoke my cigarette. I'm not all that concerned about tonight. It's two broads who forgot their roles in life. And that's cooking and cleaning. And maybe barefoot and pregnant, but well, with those two, you might want to skip that part. Anyways, it's going to be real simple. They're not going to win. Secondly, though, it's a little bit more important to me. My man, Tony Mega, unfortunately had a business deal somewhere, and due to flight cancellations and whatnot, he's not here tonight. My job tonight is to get the pin, to guarantee that my man, Tony Mega, gets a shot at Thomas Walton's ACW X-Division belt. That's my goal tonight, is to beat those broads up, get the pin, and guarantee my man a well-deserved title shot. Now, if you have any more questions, I'd like to go back enjoying my Newport and my drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is an intergender tag match scheduled for one fall. Your first team weighs in at a combined weight of 320 pounds. The current X-Division champion, Thomas Walton III, and
Well, Ben, this is the one everybody's been waiting for, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, the internet's been talking about this one for years and years. This tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you will see the first ever 6-star instant classic right here at ACW March Mayhem.
Well, really the only reason it gets the full 6 stars is Weasel's going to get his ass kicked tonight.
Resident longtime fan Dan O'Mac brings up a very good point here. An intergender match, and right now I'm seeing 2 guys.
Well, the other side.
Is the intergender.
They're
right,
the gender.
Who's more of a girl? Who's more of a girl? Jamie the Weasel or Thomas Walton III?
Wow, that's hard to call.
Isn't that one hard to call?
I mean, it's like kind of who's uglier, Susan Sarandon or Susan Sarandon? But I mean,
you could have gone with Roseanne Barr there too.
Well, she's ugly and fat. That's just not fair.
It really pained me to give Thomas Walton that shiny new X-Division title.
It's such a nice belt.
It is.
Why did you put it on?
Did you see how crappy the other one was?
I know.
It's time for this promotion to upgrade, by God. I even opened the ropes for Weasel, who's wearing a very gay visor.
Their opponents tonight, the first member hails from Salem, Mystique and Tan Anne.
I thought it was Miss Anne.
Well, she is very tan, I'll give her that.
She definitely visits the local tanning booths, no doubt. What is Jamie the Weasel doing? He's hopping around like he's playing jump rope or something.
I'm not sure.
It looks like he's getting ready to go to the beach.
Yeah, sort of. It's kind of like spring break is right now.
And Jamie the Weasel definitely knows when spring break is, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I think we took him away from spring break, and he's a little upset about that.
Maybe what it is?
Maybe he'll have some fire under his belt tonight. You know,
I'm sure he's got something under his belt.
I'm not.
I'm guessing it ain't what it's supposed to be.
Probably not. But
Miss Anne and Mystique.
The ladies come out.
It's all women action right here at Baba Louie's.
While their birth certificates may differ, I agree with Ben Johnson. Yes, it's all women's action here. You might call this an intergender match, but it's basically 2 ladies versus, what would you say, sissies?
You know, there's so many words to describe Jamie the Weasel.
Nancy Boy.
Nancy Boy, that's a good one. I'm going to choose Nancy Boy.
Yeah, Nancy Boy's a good one. I mean, Fruit Booty.
Fruit Booty. Fruit Booty is the answer.
I never thought I would actually get Fruit Booty on NWO Wisconsin commentary, but we've done it. We have done it, folks.
It's a success here tonight at Baba Louie's.
And as the cult blasts out the speakers, the crowd is pleased that the ladies have come to the ring to just destroy these two. What would you call them, Ben?
I'm sorry, I wasn't watching.
I was going to say, what would you call these two?
Which two?
The
Nancy boys?
The
fruit
Nancy
booties?
boys. Oh, they're playing rock, paper, scissors.
I don't think they really know how to play that game.
No,
Dynamite, man. Dynamite or Shocker will win every time.
I think one of them was Bulldozer.
How do you do Bulldozer?
It's the one where you sort of kind of curl your hand around rock.
I had this girlfriend once that had one of those crazy hands. Anyways, there's the bell.
We used to have a raffle girl like that, too, but...
Oh, snap. Miss Anne in the ring taking on Jamie the Weasel.
Oh, this... You know what? Literally, this is just going to speak for itself.
I think so.
Oh.
I'm still amazed. The wrestling gear here is a preppy sweater vest, obviously bought from a secondhand store, and a pair of crappy khaki jeans.
He looks like the water boy for the Mean Street Posse.
Very well played. I miss the Mean Street Posse.
Who doesn't?
Collar and elbow tie up here in this 6-star classic.
Weasel trying to exert all of his strength, and Ann just slaps the taste out of his mouth. It probably tastes like Mountain Dew and cheap cigarettes.
Oh, snap. A lot of complaining by Jamie the Weasel, but then again...
that has gone on for so long. This isn't a new thing for Jamie the Weasel.
I see why he was wearing the visor now. Someone has a 5-head.
Ooh, my goodness. Well, a 5-head and a bijou in the back there. My goodness.
Collar and elbow tie up again. He misses the slap. Oh, she connects again.
Oh, man. Wow.
He's not doing so well. That's 3-0
wow,
for Miss Anne.
I hope he's got the dental plan, because right now Miss Anne is loosening those molars with those nice Lee press-on nails.
You would think that Jamie the Weasel would have a... Oh, my God, that's gross.
Oh, there goes the white balance on our cameras now.
Oh, wow. He might want to talk to Miss Anne about some local tanning salons here.
I haven't seen skin that white since Jason Jerry's last pool party. So it looks like Jamie the Weasel's getting fired up here. Another collar and elbow tie-up.
Ref Kyle is laughing at these two.
Oh, and he's cowering in fear. Oh!
He just is getting slapped and he's embarrassing himself. Then again, he's Jamie the Weasel.
Oh, there we go. It was more of a hug than a tag, but it is contact, so it counts.
It's kind of a gay way to tag in, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, this is one of those strip-to-win matches, is it? Because right now we're on the raw end of that deal.
Yeah, because the crowd is losers in that event.
We all would be losers. No one wants to see their fruit booties around here.
Big old shoulder tackle there from Mystique and stomping a mud hole in Thomas Walton III.
Hey, Mystique knows what she's doing. She's learned a lot from Sam Hayne.
Well, as Sam Hayne's valets over the years, Mystique has picked up on quite a bit. And, oh, there we go.
How crazy would it be if Mystique actually won the ACW X-Division title?
Well, a midget held it before.
Black guy's holding it now. I went there.
Oh, man. Ben, isn't that kind of show?
I'm kidding. Rough Rider Rashawn had it before, too.
Absolutely. Thomas Walton III, second African-American to actually hold this title here.
Oh, look at you get all PC. African-American.
Because I don't want to get sued. Oh, nice kick to the back of Mystique there. Well, there's a reason Thomas Walton III is the X-Division champion. That reason is luck. But he's also learned a few things training in ACW.
Hey, quick quiz about the ACW X-Division title. Who's the only two-time holder?
Would that be Justin Dredd?
Oh, look at you.
Look at me owning an ACW tape library.
Your prize is looking at Jamie the Weasel's nipples. Look at those. Those are nice.
That's my prize?
That's your prize.
At least the Thrill's got a hat to cover his eyes from this. But there is a wrestling match going on, surprisingly enough. And kick out there from Mystique. Backing her up there against the ropes. Getting a few... Oh. Got a bad vantage point here. Can't see past that lovely dress of Miss Anne's. Oh, atomic drop. Oh, that is much more effective on the male side. Oh, and a cover here by Mystique. 1, 2, and 2 count only for Thomas Walton III getting out of that handily before the 3 count. He is the X-Division champion. It's going to take a bit to take him down.
Thomas Walton III?
A little bit more than a little bit more than the Weasel.
The Weasel, you can knock him over with a sneeze.
Oh, nice head scissor takedown right into Eric Heroux.
It certainly gets an offensive move in.
My goodness. Okay, so Thomas Walton III sitting there in the corner. Oh, he was playing a bit of possum there.
You know, it'd be really funny right now if Thomas Walton tried a low blow.
Not quite so effective on this near corner to us.
I'm just surprised Jamie the Weasel didn't try to get a cheap feel. You know, like go for a chop and just like rest your hand there. You know what I mean?
Oh, right in the sternum there from Mystique. And
misses the kick.
Goes for the kick, telegraphs it a little bit, and pulls her down by the hair.
What is Jamie the Weasel up to?
I don't know, but Thomas Walton III just pulled her down by the hair.
Is he bailing out on the match?
I think he's bailing.
Well, he is the Weasel.
I mean, it's just disconcerting to have a balding man with no shirt on.
Can you smell the B.O.?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I thought it was McClure.
Oh, my God. Well, McClure normally has that stench of drunk on him. He's taking a peek up Miss Anne's dress.
Take a peek.
Look at that.
Oh, and he pulls the ankles out.
What a cheap move.
Oh,
that's
what
real
is
nice.
he doing?
Real nice.
Oh, no. I see it coming a mile away.
Oh,
toe kick to the gut
not
right
the
there.
way. Come on now.
Oh, drives her face first.
That's... You know, I'm real glad I gave that guy a belt tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the team of Thomas Walton III and the Weasel.
And look at the Weasel parade around in the entranceway after his
he's out of here.
Victory.
He's out of here. He got his celebration done and he left.
What a ridiculous victory.
I'm sorry, this crowd is about ready to kill him, and Thomas Walton III has some guts.
Yeah, just get the hell out of here. Take his new X Division title and leave.
He's poking a badger with a stick right now. I mean, you do not want to get these ladies angry.
No, and those are definitely some angry women in that ring right now.
Oh, man. So your winner tonight, Thomas Walton III gets the pinfall, and the Weasel gets a victory in the ACW record books. Are you kidding me?
Fruit booty, Daddy. Fruit booty.
Fruit booty here at March Mayhem.
The next contest is the first of two ACW throwback matches. This is scheduled for one fall, and the first competitor hails from the Hamptons, weighing in at 232 pounds. This is Derek St. Holmes, Esquire.
Reverend Ben Johnson back at you. March Mayhem 2008. Derek St. Holmes back from the golden days of ACW, making his way out to the ring. And hey, while we're digging up old guys, hello, The Thrill. How are you doing?
Hi, Commissioner. Great to be here with you, especially during a classic throwback match like this. There he is, Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, the favorite performer of Professor Roderick J.
How can you not like Derek St. Holmes? Look at that robe. That robe is absolutely fantastic.
And it's not just the robes that's expensive with Derek St. Holmes. The family scotch that they produce at their vineyard in the old country costs well over $240 a bottle. Do not break it. You will make him very, very mad.
He may not have the boots with the fur, but he has the robe with the fur.
Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, is an absolute one of the absolute best performers in the old days of All-Star Championship Wrestling. And believe it, when it comes to technical knowledge within that squared circle, this gentleman can still bring it harder than just about anyone you can dig up, Reverend Johnson.
What a shiny robe. Good God.
They believe in doing it with a little bit of flair in the old country.
Woo.
But speaking of things that are bright and shiny,
this evening hails from the fiery depths of hell and weighs in at 240 pounds. This is Sam Hayne.
And Sam Hayne already making his presence felt here at March Mayhem. And out comes the fire again. Mystique coming off of a disappointing loss. Derek St. Holmes has his hands full here.
You'll have to pardon me, Reverend, if I'm just a little bit nervous. The devil himself has returned to the ring here in All-Star Championship Wrestling. Derek St. Holmes wisely bailing out to the front floor here at Baba Louie's. Sam Hayne with that replica former ACW Heavyweight Championship around his waist. Mystique with the torch straight from hell. And Ben, we know what's next.
Oh, it's about to get hotter than hell up in here.
Look out, barbecue time, courtesy of Sam Hayne.
Ow! Look at those flames.
We can feel the heat from 20 feet away from when he spits that hellfire.
And Derek St. Holmes throughout the entire display didn't move one muscle.
Derek St. Holmes has seen a lot in his career. I don't know if he can deal with the fires of hell that Sam Hayne brings. The man is not of this world, Reverend Johnson.
As a reverend, I'm a little concerned. I brought back Sam Hayne, and I had no idea what I was unleashing.
No, a lot of people in this business, Reverend, have thought they could control Hayne. None of them have ever succeeded. Some of them aren't walking this earth anymore. Sam Hayne is not of this world. No one can control the devil.
What kind of preparation do you go into when you know you're fighting Sam Hayne?
And believe it or not, this is a first-time ever match, ladies and gentlemen. The bell rings and we're underway. This is the first time ever that these two legends of All-Star Championship Wrestling have ever faced off in the squared circle of ACW. This is a real treat for us old-timers, Ben.
Well, it's been 10 years, and who thought you'd ever see Derek St. Holmes and Sam Hayne in the same ring, and the people get behind Sam Hayne?
A couple of absolute classics here in All-Star Championship Wrestling. This ought to be a clinic. Tied up right away, Derek St. Holmes. Oh, look at that. Grabbing the knee, immediately takes down the devil and looking for that step-over submission hold. And all of a sudden, Sam Hayne finds himself flat on the mat. Nice float over there by Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, with that classic front lock. Derek St. Holmes immediately going to the old-school mat-based submission wrestling like they taught him in the old country.
Well, that's what Derek St. Holmes knows best. Submission holds, wearing down a guy, breaking him down. Psychology.
Sam Hayne getting out of that with a couple of wrist locks and hammering away on the left shoulder there of Derek St. Holmes, Esquire. Derek wisely goes to the ropes, forcing Sam Hayne to break the hold.
Smart veteran move by Derek St. Holmes right there.
I would expect nothing less than from a veteran of the old country like Derek St. Holmes.
He's classy, but he's also smart.
Indeed. However, you never know what to expect from Sam Hayne.
Well, when you come out to the ring with fire, you definitely don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Never dance with the devil, you might get burned. Here we go again, lock up in the middle of the ring. Old school ACW throwback match for you right here. Derek St. Holmes, Esquire versus Sam Hayne. Sam Hayne in control now with the wrist lock, looking to take it over. Wrench that shoulder right out of the socket. Derek St. Holmes reverses nicely. And look at this, spinning around, looking for that back lock there. Sam Hayne reverses again nicely. Both these men fighting for an advantage. And look at the arm takedown there by Derek St. Holmes, Esquire. And into the submission move, bending that wrist in a way it was not engineered to go.
A lot of counter holds thus far in this contest.
Sam Hayne using that leg strength, kicking out, and right away with the side headlock on Derek St. Holmes, who had never had time to get up off the mat. Look at Sam Hayne wrench that in there. Looking to shut down the flow of blood to the carotid artery. Look at Sam Hayne, but all of a sudden, Derek St. Holmes up on his feet now. Both competitors up. Into the ropes goes Sam Hayne. Derek St. Holmes, oh, he eats the shoulder from Sam Hayne. Hayne continuing to fly around that ring. Coming around St. Holmes. Oh! He took a second to jaw jack with the crowd, point to his brain, and paid for it.
It's a foolish move by Derek St. Holmes.
Sam Hayne shoots Derek St. Holmes into the ropes. Comes back with that evil clothesline. Mystique applauding at ringside. Down goes Derek St. Holmes. Sam Hayne now in control. Forcing those corners with those big high kicks that he's famous for. Right into the solar plexus. For the ride goes Derek St. Holmes. Oh, but Hayne missing with the moonsault.
Well, Hayne went for it there and came up on the short end, but you've got to take that risk to put away a guy like Derek St. Holmes.
And Derek St. Holmes immediately taking advantage, stomping away at that devil mask of Sam Hayne. Mystique shouting instructions to her man at ringside. And the European uppercut from Derek St. Holmes. He can do that. He actually is European.
It's quite the seesaw battle this far in this one.
Roaring elbow from Derek St. Holmes, and Sam Hayne is down on the mat. Derek St. Holmes now looking to do some damage to Sam Hayne. Drops that knee.
And Derek St. Holmes thinks he's putting on quite the wrestling clinic right here. Cover.
Count of two and not enough. The devil's still loose in ACW.
I'm just amazed. I've never seen Sam Hayne do that many submission holds together. That's not what he's known for. But he obviously studied up. He knew exactly what he was getting himself into.
Sam Hayne is known for the devil lock submission move. Other than that, Sam Hayne just tends to destroy his opponents. Into the ropes he goes. Derek St. Holmes looking for a side slam. Oh, across the knee. Nicely done by the technical expert St. Holmes. And now the Esquire just rubbing that forearm right in the face of Sam Hayne. With a bony forearm like that, that mask may offer Hayne absolutely no protection, Reverend.
I don't think you really need to light a fire underneath Sam Hayne to get him to fire back at you.
So to speak?
I'm just saying fire a lot of times.
Thank you, Beavis. That's a good joke, though. Nice low suplex there from Derek St. Holmes, Esquire. Float over for the cover. Count of two. And Sam Hayne is not done yet.
Another smart move by Derek St. Holmes here. He executes his move perfectly and goes right to the cover.
And now Derek St. Holmes jaw-jacking with the referee, as we've seen him do so many times in his career. But never a good idea. Also never a good idea to let Sam Hayne have any kind of recovery time. Could Holmes pay for it here? Yes, he can. Firing those rights is Sam Hayne. Clobbering onto the back of Derek St. Holmes' neck. Into the ropes goes Derek St. Holmes. Oh, but Hayne telegraphed it, and look at that, a lower version of a European uppercut, and Hayne's in a bad way.
No doubt right here, Derek St. Holmes is in control. Stomping away at Sam Hayne, keeping him grounded. Smart move.
Those heels just digging into the spine of Sam Hayne. That pain's got to be shooting all the way down into the extremities. That could hurt his movement later on. And now Derek St. Holmes jaw-jacking a little with the crowd, who aren't exactly that pleased to see him back here.
Well, and taking a moment to enjoy what he's built thus far in this match.
It's an accomplishment, keeping Hayne down, but can he finish? Looking for a big suplex here. No, post him up onto the turnbuckle. Could he be going for a superplex here? Meanwhile, measured fist there from Derek St. Holmes. Hayne is dazed on top of that turnbuckle.
Derek St. Holmes staying on him. A couple more punches right to the skull.
Very old school. Look, just hammering away at the head of his
opponent.
opponent.
Might be setting up for it, just like you called it, Thrill.
Looking for the superplex, but Sam Hayne fighting off with rights to the side there. Oh, and a giant headbutt. Make that 2. Make that 3
Headbutts galore.
from Sam Hayne. Oh, and down goes Derek St. Holmes, falling a long way. And Sam Hayne, my God, Sam Hayne on the second turnbuckle. The devil takes flight. Elbow delivered.
Sam Hayne, high-risk maneuver right there, and it connects.
A long descent straight from hell. And now Derek St. Holmes eating those kicks from Sam Hayne. Across the ring he goes, back into the turnbuckles, fired up, and there's that
This
roll
time
through.
he got it.
Nice roll through there by Sam Hayne, putting the boots right in the face of Derek St. Holmes, Esquire. And looks like we could have a little bit of a reversal here. Up to the top turnbuckle.
Saint Karana?
There it is.
Nails it.
Kenrana. You called it perfectly, Reverend. The Satan Kenrana. Down goes Holmes. Cover. Count of 2, and that's it. It's over.
Sam Hayne showing everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Sam Hayne.
The devil reigns supreme in All-Star Championship Wrestling. Once again, Reverend Johnson. Derek St. Holmes, a technical expert, up now, and he can't believe that he lost, but he did. He has fallen to the fire of Sam Hayne, his fellow legend in All-Star Championship Wrestling. And Hayne bids home to get away, get out of the way. Mystique there at ringside to celebrate with Sam Hayne. Ben, the devil is loose in ACW.
Exactly. A monster has been unleashed and will stop at nothing to make sure he gets the victory every time.
And the fans here at Baba Louie's are happy to see him. It's a hell of a performance. You just never know what's going to happen here.
Oh, and Sam Hayne ruins that sign.
Never make a sign insulting Sam Hayne. Why piss the devil off?
Oh, and here comes Tejas out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, it's Tejas.
Tejas is obviously upset from his interference by Sam Hayne in his match.
Tejas, who had a match, who lost to, believe it or not, Douglas Do-Right Peterson earlier tonight after distraction from Sam Hayne. And Tejas is coming here and assaulted. It's a brawl between two huge men outside the ring. Sam Hayne now posts up.
Oh, right into the ring post.
Tejas' head will be ringing tomorrow, but Hayne firing back with chops and punches. They're fighting all the way back into the locker room. And look at this, Sam Hayne now.
There is no love lost between those two.
Someone get security back there. This battle is not over. Sounds like we got an issue between Tejas and Hayne for a while here in ACW.
Nick Colluci, the fans have demanded a match between you and Dysfunction. What are your thoughts on the match?
Does it really matter what the fans demand anymore? The fans always demand a match with me. I'm the franchise of ACW. I'm sick of telling you people this. There's a reason why that crowd is packed every single month, and it's because of me. As far as Dysfunction, I promise you, the fans are gonna get what they want. Dysfunction, I'm gonna beat you down. I'm gonna pick you up, and I'm gonna beat you down again. I'm the franchise. Don't step into my territory. I promise. Once again, I will prove why I'm the franchise of ACW, and I will prove why I'm the #1 guy here. What else you got? Any more dream matches? Don't go on the internet anymore. Those people are stupid, alright? They want another match? Just tell them. Colluci will be here. Bring anybody. Bring anybody. Got it? Thank you.
Tonight, it's me and Nick Colluci, a match that the ACW fans have asked for and they've wanted to see. The leader of the foreign franchise is about to get dissed tonight here in Pere.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming out first, he hails from Manhattan, New York, and weighs in at 210 pounds. He is the leader of the foreign franchise. This is Cadillac Nick Colluci.
Reverend Ben Johnson back at you, March Mayhem 2008, and what a night has been thus far. Here comes Nick Colluci, the leader of the foreign franchise. Unfortunately, I hate Nick Colluci. Let me just say that first off.
You know, you weren't singing that song a few months ago, Reverend Johnson.
I've made some mistakes. I will gladly admit that.
You just admitted that.
You like proving me wrong, don't you?
Well, yeah. By the way, Eric Heroux back with you, too, here. And Cadillac Nick Colluci's in the ring, awaiting his opponent, Dysfunction.
His opponent this evening hails from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and weighs in at 220 pounds. This is Dysfunction.
Arguably, Ben, one of the hottest fan favorites here in ACW, the three-time former ACW heavyweight champion. This is Dysfunction.
There's no better way to put Dysfunction, former three-time ACW heavyweight champion, and the crowd loves him. And if there's any one guy that can beat the living crap out of Nick Colluci and teach him a lesson about respect, it's Dysfunction.
It's not a lesson so much about respect as it is about, ow, that really hurt. Dysfunction, one of the hardest hitters in all of pro wrestling. And as our cohort, The Thrill, likes to say, there ain't an arena in Wisconsin Dysfunction hasn't torn the walls down at.
Well, whatever it takes to get the point to Nick Colluci.
Absolutely, and this is brilliant right here. This is a brilliant bit of booking here for ACW because Nick Colluci on his high horse with the foreign franchise, stealing Sam Hayne's belt. What better way to control Nick Colluci than putting him against the human typhoon here, Dysfunction.
This match, no doubt, will be hard-hitting, and probably is going to go to the outside, no doubt.
Well, let's just take a little poll. To the outside, how soon? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? You're a betting man, Johnson.
Oh, I don't do so well when I bet. Funny story, this time I was in Reno.
I remember, you just got out of jail for that, didn't you?
Yeah.
You shouldn't talk to Carrot Top like that. You really shouldn't.
I placed a bet on figure skating. It didn't turn out so well. Apparently Nancy Kerrigan isn't a skater anymore. Did you know that?
I heard something about that a while ago, but I heard she got the silver. Of course, then again, I'm a little out of the loop on my figure skating.
There she got a crowbar to the knee.
Well, that was just a conciliatory prize there with that silver medal. But
Nick Colluci has the most ridiculous hair in ACW.
In ACW, that is true. I mean, I've seen more ridiculous hair, but it's in much bigger feds. But I'm sorry, Nick Colluci, a little pensive, doesn't want to get in the ring with Dysfunction, and can you blame him?
Would you like to know a disturbing fact about Nick Colluci?
I would love to know a disturbing fact about Nick Colluci.
There are 16 stars on his trunks.
Why 16?
I don't know.
Is it some sort of significance for him?
No, there's just 16 stars on his trunks.
He counted them.
No, my mother counted them and then decided to tell me that. That's pretty gross.
Yeah, that is.
There's the bell.
Speaking of your mom, Spanish Stew later tonight.
Coming up in the main event, Spanish Stew taking on Culture Shock.
I wasn't talking about a wrestling match.
Ow.
I'm sorry about that. Got to burn you a little bit, Johnson. But right now, Dysfunction trying to get the crowd behind him. And Nick Colluci doesn't seem to know what to do with himself. He's a little skittish, wouldn't you say?
Probably because he doesn't have the entire franchise out with him.
No, and that's probably the dumbest thing Nick Colluci has done.
Oh, there's a lot of dumb things Nick Colluci's done.
I mean,
I like to think booting me out of the franchise was one of them.
And he's actually sending Thomas to the locker room. That's really stupid.
He'd be fetching something. Colluci's lazy. He won't do anything for himself. Thomas went to go switch towels.
He needed a new towel. That's important. I mean, really, if you need some cannon fodder, Thomas the manservant, he's good cannon fodder.
What?
Cannon
fodder?
Target practice.
For what?
Basically something you want to blow up that isn't yourself.
What would you practice a target?
Back to the action. And more, the crowd's getting more action right now because Nick Colluci really doesn't want to seem to start this thing. And like I said, can you blame the guy?
I believe they're questioning his sexual preference.
With 16 stars, yes, I would question it as well.
Why, if it was 15, you wouldn't?
No, 15's fine. 16, that's just outrageous.
That's a little too far in the left for you?
Just a bit too much.
He doesn't like his hair messed up.
No, I mean, and really, if, wrestling is a sport you want to go into if you don't want to get your hair messed up. No, I mean, these guys are going to drop you on your head. Why would you put something like that on the top of your head if you're going to get dropped on it?
The crowd is behind Dysfunction, clearly. Probably because he doesn't have a bunch of gel in his hair.
Probably not, and also Dys is trying to, wrestle.
Valid point.
Oh, wait, collar and elbow tie up. My goodness, 2 minutes into the match here, we've got a wrestling hold. Oh, and a sign of disrespect there, just a modicum.
Chioda giving him a big warning about that.
Well, it's an open-handed slap. Technically, it's legal, but it's just not a good idea.
I wouldn't slap Dysfunction.
God, no.
Well, okay, maybe if I had a car running already with a driver in it, maybe.
Well, if I had $1 million life insurance policy, yeah, I'd slap Dysfunction.
But you wouldn't get to enjoy the money.
No, I'm just saying, for my family and, for the nice beer bash that's included in my will for ACW.
Yeah. The crowd silently behind Dysfunction still.
Yeah, they have not wavered at all on their stance here. Another nice collar and elbow, and Dys pushing him right to the corner.
He totally messed up his hair.
He's
so pissed.
It's over for Colluci. It is over for Colluci right now. And Tommy, he's working it back into that faux hawk.
There's no way he's going to be able to repair that.
No, that's rude. Oh, and
he grabs him by the hair. What a smart move by Dysfunction. Oh, there's one way to go in.
Nice little outside Beal into the ring from Dysfunction.
You worked in Beal.
I worked in Beal. And a nice clothesline there, too, dropping him down, backing him into the corner. Irish whip. Oh, my goodness. The float through clothesline. Sending him out of the corner. Nick Colluci doesn't know where he is right now. And
oh, my God, did you hear that?
I think that was Nick Collucci's jaw.
Wow.
Sure. It's not over? He messed up his hair. He kicked him in the face. It should be done.
Did he ever kick him in the face?
Oh, and Nick Collucci's heading to the bar. I'd get a drink after that.
I don't doubt it. He is definitely not happy about it. I told you they were going outside.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, Nick, just...
chop!
I hate you, Nick Colluci, but get back in the
chop
ring.
Again.
Oh, my God. This is not going well
I
for
love
Nick.
chops.
And that was also a Beal.
What a Beal by Dysfunction.
Right onto the sand.
And
he's messing up the hair again.
Is he rubbing sand in his hair? He's got Tommy.
He's got the towel.
He's whipping him with the towel.
Getting him with the rat tail. Thomas is
gone. Gone. That's a good place for him to go, too.
That's like Jesse Owens 1933. My goodness, he was gone.
Dysfunction rudely introduced to the ring stairs.
Nick Colluci picking his spot. Oh, ouch.
And now Dysfunction on the receiving end of chops. Slap to the face.
And talking smack.
If I mentioned I love chops.
I think that's the reason everybody gets into wrestling.
You think so, just chops?
It's not the fanfare. It's not the lights. It's not the pyros. It's the chops.
And there's always pyro here in ACW.
Absolutely.
Set in for a big move here.
Oh, backdrop. Nick Colluci with his nice little faux hawk there hitting sand.
If Nick Colluci was smart, he would realize that Dysfunction's strength is brawling on the outside and get back on the inside where Nick Colluci has a fighting chance.
Absolutely. I mean, Eric Chioda's trying to pick him up there. If I was Nick Colluci, I'd say, Chioda, get me into the ring. It's the only place I have a chance.
Nick Colluci definitely has been thrown off tonight.
Oh, little low blow there.
Oh, that could not feel any good.
Little hot shot there off the apron onto the sand.
Both men have really not gained much from going to the outside in this one.
No, but Nick Colluci is actually working the outside of the ring to his advantage. I'm surprised. It's really not his style. He's sort of a mat tactician.
He's been studying up.
Oh, right there in the ribs. That can't be good. And they're by our expensive equipment. I don't like that one bit.
No, that makes me nervous.
That makes me very nervous.
Oh, my God.
Danomac counter goes up by 1. Folks, that was an eraser-board.
This is slowly turning into a hardcore match.
That used to have pithy sayings on it from our number one fan, Dan O'Mac. Now it's just got Nick Colluci DNA all over it.
Is he going up on the volleyball stand?
What, is he scoring himself?
I don't think he's scoring himself at all. No one has ever gone up to the volleyball stand.
No.
Baba
Our
Louie's.
insurance does not cover this. Our insurance does. No, this. No.
There he goes.
Oh, plancha off of the scorer's table onto Cadillac Nick Colluci. Only in ACW, Ben Johnson. Only in ACW.
And there is holy fecal matter everywhere here at Baba Louie's.
Dysfunction, obviously,
is beating the ever-living hell out of Nick Colluci.
He's got some mental issues. I'll give him that. He's fun as hell to watch, but he's got mental issues.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling Nick Colluci's about to... Oh!
Ooh.
He's going to chop one of his nipples off right there.
I believe another veteran of this sport, Mick Foley, said it best. Beefy.
Wow!
Oh, that was the ribs right into the apron. That's innovative.
I could definitely not feel good at all.
Oh, my God.
What a hard-hitting match thus far.
Oh, right into the ring. Both of these guys are going to be sucking their gin and tonics through a straw at the end of the night.
You really think these two would drink gin and tonics?
Probably not.
No.
Probably some Lowenbrow.
What is that?
It's Lowenbrow, trust me. I'll tell you after the show.
Big punches by Nick Colluci.
Imagine Blatz without the flavor.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Oh,
it's like vomit in a can.
Oh, yeah. It's delicious, trust me. But, all right.
Finally back in the ring.
I didn't think this match was ever going to get back here. Truth be told, Kyoto should have counted him out by now, but as a fair ACW referee, he's letting the action go. He's not going to.
I'm happy about it.
I am too. He's not going to let these fans. He's not going to let them be angry at him because then they won't buy him drinks after the show. But snapmare and a nice little kick there from 16-star Pants himself.
Goes for the cover. Just gets it too. See, he hesitated. Had he just gone for the count right away?
You know, he hooked the leg. Colluci did the right thing there, but obviously not enough to put a Dysfunction away yet.
You cannot give Dysfunction a single set. Oh, wow.
From his knees.
That chop was stiffer than a 14-year-old at a stripper convention.
Oh, my God. It's been so long since I've heard that. It's good to have you back, Johnson. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, took too long, and Dys was going for that full-through clothesline again. Oh, knee to the back. Oh.
He's exposed himself wide open to Nick Colluci, and Nick Colluci will take that opportunity in a heartbeat.
Grabbed his head with the modified backbreaker off that second rope. That's got to be it for Dysfunction.
Dysfunction kicks out at 2 somehow.
My goodness, I did not give him enough credit. I apologize for that. But, yeah, Dysfunction kicking out at 2. Nick Colluci wondering what he's going to do now.
You cannot sell Dysfunction short at all. He will make you regret it instantly.
Oh, working the back. Very nice there with the pelvic thrust to the lower spine.
Nick Colluci working the 5 count. It's a smart move. You know you've got up to 5. Then you have to break the hold.
Oh, very close there. Kyoto could have called that.
They are definitely challenging Kyoto tonight.
He's letting it go. I think really, our referees are supposed to be impartial, but Kyoto wants to see Nick Colluci get his ass kicked. Oh, Shining Wizard. Insaguri, as the folks in Japan like to call it. That took some of the fire. Oh.
Wow.
Inside out from behind? I don't think I've seen that in wrestling yet.
Well, he took one moment to celebrate what he'd accomplished thus far, and it cost him. Count at 2.
Only 2 puffs of sand tell us this match is not over yet.
The ring is smoking.
If this was in Appleton, the ring would not be allowed.
That would be an interesting wrestling show.
I think I've seen that at Liquid 8 once or twice. But Nick Colluci trying to get the crowd behind him? Okay.
Maybe he's been knocked silly.
Oh, nice clothesline, though. I mean, his silliness is not taking away from his wrestling ability. Dysfunction wobbly on his legs. Caught him. Oh, sends him back. He's got him in the... Oh! Uranagi suplex, or some folks like to call it a rock bottom. Dropping him dropping him on his side, and both men are down.
And these two guys right now are smartly using the 10 count to their advantage to just get a breath of air.
I don't know if they're using the 10 count or if they legitimately can't get up. I mean, Dysfunction looks the better of the pair. He just didn't take a Uranagi. He just gave one, true enough, but...
Oh, that's just as bad.
Stiff shots to the face there, 14-year-old. Sending him off the ropes.
Oh! Big kick.
Big hit.
Bounce up again.
2 heel kicks right in a row from Dysfunction. That's got to send him loopy. Oh, quick thinking by Nick Colluci.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got him in a fireman's carry, and Dys gets out of it. Sends him off the ropes.
Wow.
Whoa, that was a heck of a spear.
Good match thus far from Dysfunction and Nick Colluci.
Absolutely.
I don't want to give him any credit, but I have to.
Hey, Nick Colluci's been carrying his own here. Oh, a little shot to the kidney, shot to the face. Oh my, what the hell was that?
I definitely did not have that wrestling move mastered.
My goodness, he picked him up. He had his head in a DDT position, but he had his legs wrapped around him in like a lucha position. He dropped him on his head, compressing Dysfunction's spine.
What a fantastic bout these two are putting on right here. Dysfunction's loading up. Oh, play possum.
The super kick from Dysfunction sends Nick Colluci's teeth into a different area code.
What a war this has been. Both men busting out big moves.
I mean, we have more to come, but already this has been the sleeper match of the night, Ben Johnson. We thought Dysfunction was just going to tear Nick Colluci apart. Nick Colluci's been giving us a hell of a match.
That's what I certainly hope for. Cover, just a 2 count.
2 count? My God, how did he get up?
Hesitation. You cannot give Nick Colluci that moment of breath either.
It's not
More
so much
chops.
Oh, that'll take the wind right out of you. Irish whip, a reversal. Shot to the eyes. Nick Colluci off the ropes.
Big clothesline by Nick Colluci.
Oh my God.
Colluci stays on him now, goes for the cover, and gets the 3 count. Unbelievable.
Cadillac, Nick Colluci.
That Cadillac clothesline taking down Dysfunction. And that was a war, Ben Johnson.
I don't want to say it's an upset victory by Nick Colluci by any means, but you got to think that Dysfunction thought he had this one going in.
And it looked like he had it the entire time. But that Cadillac clothesline, that freight train of a clothesline that Nick Colluci has, just took Dysfunction's head off, sent him inside out, and put him out cold on that mat.
And Dysfunction definitely gave everything they had to offer to Nick Colluci, even going up top by the volleyball stand. Unbelievable.
That was an unbelievable match here tonight at March Mayhem 2008.
Once again, your surprisingly employed ring announcer of the evening, C. Martin McClure.
Maybe the mic with it out being on. You know what, C. Martin McClure? Come on, let's have a little chat here real quick. You've done a pretty darn good job ring announcing. There's only one thing you're missing, buddy, and I'll be honest. It takes a lot of work to look this good in the morning. You need to class it up a little bit. Nothing against the Brewers, but you're a ring announcer. You don't get the watch. Put the jacket on. I'll take the cap. We're good to go, buddy. Oh, okay, then wear it backwards. Ring announce, buddy. Go.
Stupid coat's too big. Ladies and gentlemen, your first contest of the second half is scheduled for one fall and is a singles contest. Coming out first, he hails from 21 Jump Street and weighs in at 210 pounds. This is Silas Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to ACW March Mayhem 2008. Yours truly, The Thrill, alongside Mr. Eric Heroux, and welcome back to All-Star Championship Wrestling, the one and only Silas Young.
And welcome back, Silas Young, and also with Valerie Malone. Silas checking himself out there on the Jutron. Silas has just come back from Kentucky. That's right, Silas came back from Ohio Valley Wrestling. And sad state of affairs for Silas Young, but a good state of affairs for us here, because we get to have Silas Young back as a performer in ACW.
Right you are, Mr. Hero. It wasn't too long ago that Silas Young was appearing on ECW television. All of a sudden, the former NWA Wisconsin champion is back in the ACW ring, invoking his rematch clause from NWA Wisconsin Showcase from last year, and he's looking to get his title back tonight, Mr. Hero.
As is his right, Silas Young running the ropes, loosening up, waiting for the Minnesota Moose, Mason Quinn.
The man that ended Silas Young's long title reign.
His opponent this evening is the current NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion. He hails from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and weighs in at 248 pounds. This is Mason Quinn.
Little change of audio here from Mason Quinn coming out to the classic Holy Diver by Ronnie James Dio, but done by Kill Switch Engage. Your NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Champion, this is Mason Quinn.
With the 10 pounds of gold around his waist, sanctioned by NWA Midwest, the champion has made his arrival at Baba Louie's. Mason Quinn, the man who ended the long-standing title reign of Silas Young. And look at the face of Silas Young. Look at him staring a hole right through Mason Quinn.
Look at the business face on Mason Quinn. Normally he goes around, gets a few hand slaps. Mason Quinn is in the ring with his belt on, letting everybody know he is your NWA Wisconsin champion.
That precious gold around his waist that have been around the waist of so many other great performers in this sport. Guys like Adrian Serrano, guys like Ken Anderson.
Guys like Dinty Moore.
Not to mention Dysfunction, I believe. The NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship, the big prize in this entire area. You are a huge person in wrestling if you have that belt around your waist.
If you're the NWA Wisconsin champion, it basically means that
And Silas Young has something to say about this whole dance.
Here we go. I can't say I've missed this.
You see, Quinn, the way whoa, come on. You'll have your chance. The way I see it, all you've been doing is simply watching my belt for me. And no disrespect, because you are definitely a big, strong guy, but as big as you are and as strong as you are not Silas Young. You see, when it comes to the wrestling business, Silas Young is the epitome of what this business stands for. Blood, sweat, tears, getting chewed up, spit out, and getting right back up. Something none of you damn losers here even got the balls to do, because you're too damn afraid to take a chance in life.
That's something from a guy in teal trunks.
And just like you, Quinn, I'll give it to you. You may be better than these pieces of crap because you're taking a chance, but it ain't a chance that you're going to win at.
Silas Young speaking from the heart, considering what he's gone through recently in his professional career.
The fact that Silas Young has a heart comes as
Silas
news
Young,
to
you
ACW
make a
fans.
pretty good point. You are a hell of a wrestler. You are a hell of an athlete. Hey, I'm not going to deny it. It's true. But you know what, Silas Young? You could very well have that title around your waist. But you know what? You never, ever will. And I'll tell you why. Because your attitude completely sucks.
Well, let's call a spade here. Mason Quinn has a point. Setting the mic down, that's all he really has to say, and looks like we're about to get it on here, folks.
Enough with the motivational seminar. Let's proceed with the title contest. A one-on-one match for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship.
I'm very surprised that Silas actually gave that belt back to our referee, Brett, there.
Yes.
Showing it to the crowd.
Silas Young has held that championship for a long, long time, and it was only Mason Quinn who was able to end that title reign. The bell is rung.
Three
and the
exploder
rematch is underway.
suplexes.
And exactly, and the rematch is underway. NWA Wisconsin heavyweight title on the line. One more time, Quinn and Silas. Another treat for us all here in All-Star Championship Wrestling, Eric.
Well, having our own little political caucus here, Mason Quinn is trying to get the crowd behind him, having people come over to his side, but looks like Silas Young has nothing to do with it. Just wants his good old, oh, wait.
You don't need the audacity of hope when you have the audacity of the exploder suplex. Mason Quinn, if he pulls that out, could retain the title tonight.
Oh, my God, Gorilla Press. Whoa.
Old school indeed, and Silas Young through the ropes to the apron. Needs a breather after that one. The power of Mason Quinn, his bread and butter, pure brute strength. Evident again.
And here are the psychological games, because Mason Quinn could have held him up there for as long as he wanted to. He let Silas Young down. He let him know exactly what he could do to him at any given time in this match.
Right you are, Eric. Mason Quinn demonstrating that strength advantage that he's got. Now, Silas has no slouch, mind you. Pound for pound, Silas is a lot of power, but hardly anybody has more power than Mason Quinn. And a good approach here by Silas. Get the man off of his feet. And
get him
look at
off
that.
of his feet, but it wasn't quite working, so he threw a knee to the gut there. Oh, nice headlock takedown.
And look at him cinch that headlock in there, just trying to cut off that flow right to the blood, or the flow of blood right to the head of Mason Quinn. Silas Young going at it here, trying to get back the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship.
Well, you can be as powerful as you want to be, but when you're laying on that mat, you're not powerful at all. Silas Young knows this. Silas Young is using this to his advantage. He's using his mat skills right now to keep Mason Quinn off of his feet, off that power base.
But it didn't work as both men up on their feet, up for Silas, and down.
Oh, throws him around like a rag doll.
Mason Quinn just so big and so strong. Big knee lift, knocks Silas Young loopy.
A la Harley Race. Oh, my.
Followed up with a huge clothesline, and Silas Young is down. Covered by the champion. Oh, barely a 2 count.
No, not even a 2 count. He got his shoulders up for that second beat. But Mason Young, ever the aggressor, picking up Silas.
And look at this. Valerie Malone interjecting herself in the contest already. Big surprise there. Silas Young takes the advantage. Those two are working together in tandem.
Oh, wow, what a forearm. Sent Silas Young right to his keister.
And once again, Valerie Malone grabbing onto the boot. He ducks Silas, trying to skin the cat. Nothing doing.
Low bridge. Mason Quinn, one smart competitor.
The challenger is out on the ground. The champion just waiting. Oh, now he's not going to wait anymore. He's going after Silas.
Oh, little Brett can't stop Mason Quinn from going after his prey here. Silas Young.
Silas Young face meet ring apron. The challenger dazed and stumbling around the ring steps here at Baba Louie's. The champion in pursuit. Mason Quinn hammering away at the back of Silas Young, who fires back, and we've got us a chop fest.
Ooh, plate full of chops there from Mason Quinn. Oh, toe kick right to the gut there from Silas Young.
Served up with a side of potatoes. Oh, look at that.
Little reversal there from Mason Quinn.
Everybody here at Baba Louie is getting an up-close look at both champion and challenger as they head around the ring. Finally, Silas Young thrown back into the ring by your heavyweight champion, Mason Quinn. And look at this.
Oh, here it goes again.
Once again, Valerie Malone trying to get her 2 armfuls full of boot.
You know, I'll tell you.
Look at this. The champion has got her by the hair.
Oh.
And Silas fires back immediately, tells his wife to scurry off as he fires in there. Oh, look at those shots from Mason Quinn.
Oh, some nice forearm shots. What is she doing?
Oh, my God. Valerie Malone just tried to go for a plancha.
Oh, a foreign object is Valerie Malone used with a fallaway suplex. Mason Quinn sending her into Silas Young. Silas trying to catch her, trying to get her. Oh, looks like a little bit of Janet Jackson action going on here. Silas
Young is irate with his wife. All of a sudden, Mason Quinn tries to get his attention and does so successfully.
Puts his nose right into the back of his brain.
Meanwhile, Valerie Malone is mad as hell, slaps the taste out of Silas' mouth. Silas takes advantage.
Oh, a Holly Race once again. That big knee right into the kidneys of Mason Quinn. That sent him right out of the ring.
I haven't seen a wrestling couple this dysfunctional since Stamford, Connecticut, about 7 years ago.
Only 7?
Valerie Malone just so damn evil on the outside. Always looking out for her man, Silas Young. The challenger, Silas Young, now with the advantage. Trying to put away Mason Quinn to regain the... look at that standing double leg drop. Incredible move by Silas Young. So damn agile, so quick.
The athleticism of Silas Young.
Using the ropes for leverage and delivering that stomp right to the upper spine of the champion. Shoving him down like nothing. Going for the cover. Count of 2. Not enough. Mason Quinn kicks out.
You may not like Silas Young, but the man held onto that belt for a reason, and it wasn't just Valerie Malone. It's the fact that Silas Young is a hell of a wrestler. I don't know why he just doesn't go to his wrestling ability to win matches.
Many times Silas did have to go dirty and by the skin of his teeth retain that championship.
Ooh,
but the
Brett
wrestling
just gets out of the way.
And the wrestling up to that point was absolutely phenomenal. Silas Young, clearly one of the hottest talents. Oh, huge suplex there in the industry today. It took a guy with the leverage and the power of Mason Quinn to end that title reign. Silas was that good. Cover now by the challenger. Cover count of 2. Nucho, not enough.
Oh, now tell me, how big is Mason Quinn? What is he, 280 pounds? About 280, right? 280, 285?
Around there, yes.
Now, did you see that suplex? The ease of the suplex from Silas Young. Silas Young is a smaller man. Silas about 240.
Expert use of momentum by Silas Young.
Silas Young is a student of physics. He got low, and he got that suplex over.
Reversal by the challenger. Drives that knee right into the lower stomach there of the champion. Mason Quinn is bent over, barely breathing. Oh, followed up with an elbow nicely to the back of the head, and down goes the champion. Valerie Malone applauds from the outside. Silas Young following up. Oh, drops that elbow down. And the champion turned over onto his back. Cover. Count of 2.
And nope, not yet.
2 7/8. And the champion gets his shoulder up there. And, of course, Silas now jaw-jacking with the referee. There's a surprise for you.
Well, absolutely. I've never seen. Okay, I can't keep a straight face doing that.
Nice
Silas
amateur.
Young always questioning the referee,
Nice
looking for that
front,
advantage.
Nice amateur front lock here by Silas Young. Looking to float over for the suplex cover.
That front chancery into that bridge, taking Mason Quinn's neck and, putting it square into his buttocks. I'll have to say it.
And now floated back over into that front position, reminiscent of an amateur wrestling. Silas Young pulling out all the stops. A technical wizard, if ever there was one. He's going to need every one of those moves to beat the champion tonight.
I mean, don't be fooled by Silas Young. He's got the 0G. He's got this great arsenal. But Silas Young is primarily a mat wrestler. The man knows his craft right on that mat.
And Mason Quinn now struggling to his feet, using that power. Silas can't believe it. Silas Young, goes for the ride at the hands of the champion.
Face plant, picks him up and just drops him down and
Mason Quinn tries to drop the knee to follow up. Nobody home.
Not fast enough.
Look at the champion grabbing that right knee. He may have twisted something there.
Oh, is it? No, not the exploder, but runs him into the corner.
Silas with a nice counter there. Almost got caught in an exploder suplex.
Good heads-up move and sending,
drives his shoulder into the back of the spine there.
Working those
champion,
kidneys.
Looking for the back suplex. There it is.
Oh, backdrop suplex. Very nice. Belly to back. Sends him down to the mat. Silas Young is a tactician.
Cover by Silas Young. Like it's a count of two. Not it. Oh, that had to be 2 and 15/16.
But you're not going to get Mason Quinn that easy. There's a reason the man's a champion. There's a reason he beat Silas Young before.
And there's nothing easy about a match with Silas Young or Mason Quinn. That's why their first championship meeting at NWA Wisconsin Showcase last year was a classic. This has proven to be just that. And look at this. Old school rear chin lock applied by Silas Young. Look at how he has that left knee
look
between the shoulder blades of the champion.
Exactly what I was going to say. Look at the technique. He's got the knee between the shoulder blades and driving it in there, wrenching that neck back further. He's not letting those shoulder blades touch. He's making them touch the sides of his knees, causing more pain, stretching his neck out. I mean, Silas Young is a master of his craft.
Silas Young looking to tear that jaw right away from the rest of the skull of the champion. Unbelievable. Silas Young just using every technical trick in the book he has to try and keep the champion down.
And this is, I got to say, it's strange for Silas Young. He's going to wrestling moves. He's not using his manager. But right now, it's not working for him. Shoves him right out the ropes.
Silas
Heads
Young
up move.
Silas charges the champion all the way across the ring and tosses Mason Quinn like a big old sack of potatoes through the ropes.
It ain't quite cricket, but it's a smart move from Silas Young. Sending him through those ropes, sending Mason Quinn down for a face full of sand. That's going to take a bit of steam out of his game.
The fans of Baba Louie here striving for a better view. Now back in the ring, the champion Mason Quinn getting hammered on the back of his neck by the champion. Just a paintbrush there from the challenger. Silas Young is angry.
Silas is starting to lose his cool, and this might be his undoing.
And look at this. He's got the 5 count to break that hold, the boot right in the throat. The crowd of Baba Louie doesn't like the tactics of Silas Young, but guess what? He's never cared what they think.
I might have been a little premature on him losing his cool. That work in the 5 count tells me that Silas is still in the game. He still knows. He's still thinking.
Snapmare takeover. Down goes the champion, and look at this.
Oh, stretching him out. It's hard to breathe like that.
Stretches those arms of the champion out like butterfly wings, bending all the way back. He could rip the tendons right out of those arms and the shoulders right out of their sockets.
I mean, that right there, that's asking for a pectoral tear. That'll keep you out at least 6 months to a year.
We've seen it happen.
I mean, Silas is working on it right now, but Mason, exactly.
Quinn with his power, looking to break it off.
Sends it to the corner.
Now almost looked like it was setting up for a rude awakening. Look at the champion cradling his lower back.
Quick
Silas
thinking
did
by
some
Silas
damage
Young.
there. Oh, Silas Young eats a face full of turnbuckle at the hands of the champion. But a second ago, we saw Mason Quinn. Oh, look at the atomic drop.
Oh.
We saw Quinn grabbing his lower back there. Did Silas do enough damage? Not right now, as Silas eats a couple clotheslines, but wisely gets a knee into the solar plexus of the champion. Here comes Silas. Oh, Silas Young, almost victim of a gorilla press. Counters it somehow, but now he's down. The champion looking for the cover, too. Not enough.
Not enough indeed. Mason Quinn had it there, but the momentum of Silas Young carried him back, which making it almost impossible for him to hold him in that gorilla press. He only got 2 points to hold him in that gorilla press, a
back and forth battle between current and former champion NWA Wisconsin heavyweight gold on the line here at March Mayhem 2008. ACW fans, we are seeing a titanic battle between two, titans for the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight title. The big gold in the sport, Hero.
Silas Young barely able to keep himself in the ring right there.
Look at that, running alongside the man, heading into the ropes, and caught him unawares with a clothesline. Both men down, and Brett administers the 10 count.
Go ahead and watch that again, folks, next time you watch this match on ACW Home Video. But Silas Young just quick as a hiccup right there, going behind Mason Quinn on that rope spot.
And
you really don't see that very much. Normally the guy will hit the other side of the ropes. Silas Young went behind Mason Quinn to catch him unawares.
The champion first to his feet, looking for it. He's trying to lock in that exploder suplex. Silas Young fights it off, almost to a rude awakening. Into the ropes, the challenger up and down with the power slam.
Power slam.
Cover. Count it 2. Oh my goodness. 2 and 15/16 yet again. Silas barely got out of that.
Thought he had him there, Will. I really thought he had him. That was a hell of a power slam.
Unbelievable. Another exhibition of power from the current NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion, Mason Quinn, in another epic battle between these two for the 10 pounds of gold, Eric.
I don't care if you come from Kentucky. I don't care if you come from Tokyo. One of those slams will knock the wind right out of you.
Silas Young blocking that suplex attempt, and look at that backbreaker.
Belly to back into a backbreaker. 1, 2, and nope, not enough. Not
even
enough
with
to get the champion.
Even with the leg hooks, your heavyweight champion, Mason Quinn, finds the power to turn himself and get that shoulder off the mat.
Mason Quinn doesn't have to find the power. The power is right there for Mason Quinn. But here we go. He's dragging him in position. You know what's coming, Will. You know what's coming. Right here, you're going to see
move.
Dexterity.
Zero gravity, ladies and gentlemen, but nobody home. Yet
Silas
lands on his feet. So cat-like. Sets him up. Oh, no, Silas with the inside cradle. Cover. Count it 2, 3. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
champion
your winner
again.
And the new
My
NWA
goodness, what is
Wisconsin
going on here?
heavyweight champion. Wait a minute.
We got
a controversy here.
Referee Eric Heroux is ruling that the champion won. Brett, the other referee, the referee of record for the match, rules that Silas Young got the pin.
Well, obviously the referees are seeing it different ways.
Commissioner Reverend Ben Johnson at ringside, along with ring announcer C. Martin McClure.
What is going on here? Come on.
All right, there's a couple different ways we can solve this one. Here's my idea. Restart this match 5 more minutes. You want to see it?
Well, before the crowd even reacts, Silas Young is going to town.
As you said, Hero, quicker than a hiccup. Silas Young taking advantage. We're going to overtime, folks. Bonus match.
Oh, fireman's carry. What he's got? He's going for a Death Valley driver. No.
Silas with a forward roll.
Oh, he's got him a forward roll. Oh, Mason Quinn's got him.
Quinn rolls him up too. And not enough.
So close, so close.
Incredible match. Into the corner now goes the challenger, Silas Young. Mason Quinn dealing dead with those right hands.
Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, misses the big clothesline.
Quinn looks like he's a little bit of pain there. Armbar takedown.
Oh, that's a Fujiwara right there. Fujiwara armbar. Silas Young is trying to pull that shoulder right out of socket.
Shades of Taz and ECW. Silas Young with Valerie cheering him on the ringside, looking to make the champion tap out and surrender his title willingly. I don't know if you could ever get Mason Quinn to voluntarily give up that gold.
If you have ever seen a Japanese wrestling tape, if you have ever seen MMA action, you will know how hard that armbar works. It's almost instant victory. For Mason Quinn not to tap out shows his fortitude.
And look at the lefts there that Mason Quinn is dealing out. Throws Silas into the turnbuckle.
But Silas gets his foot up.
Himself off the second turnbuckle.
Oh, no.
Position.
Oh, my God.
Silas reverses the exploder into a roll-up. Cover 2 and 3. No.
Only a 2 count. My goodness, what a reversal from Silas Young, but it was not enough to take down the NWA Wisconsin champion, Mason Quinn, but he continues on that arm.
Another arm bar there by Silas Young. Mason Quinn tries to roll through. Finally sets him up.
There's the exploder!
The exploder suplex. That match won him the championship last time. Cover. Count it 2. And Valerie put his foot on the ropes. Oh, my God.
Come on now.
Referee didn't see it. Valerie Malone put her man's foot on the ropes to break up the pinfall account. This match should have been over already.
Where's Kyoto for the controversy now? Nowhere to be found. He didn't see this one. But Silas Young gets to live another few minutes.
Silas Young has the championship in his hands, Eric. He's got the NWA Wisconsin belt.
No.
And the ref's not looking.
Missed it. Exploder!
A second exploder suplex. Cover. Count it 2. This one's over.
It is over. Mason Quinn is still
your winner and still NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion, Mason Quinn.
In overtime.
Almighty Lord, Will. Was that a match or was that a match?
Yeah, I was wondering how many times Silas Young could avoid the exploder suplex. Finally, he went to the well once too often. Mason Quinn, unbelievably, ducks the shot with that same 10 pounds of gold you see him hold before you, ladies and gentlemen, and hits the exploder suplex twice in one match against Silas Young. The champion retains the title. Mason Quinn, still your NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion in a hell of a match. He defeats Silas Young. Eric, that was professional wrestling.
That was professional wrestling at its best. That exploder suplex is always the exclamation point at the end of a match. Mason Quinn, still your NWA Wisconsin champion here, March Mayhem 2008.
Jerry
Yeah,
Stylz.
up here, jackass. Come on.
Tonight you have a return match against Justin Dredd. Your thoughts on the match?
Well, first off, Schlep Rock, I'd like to say this. That's a nice little tie you got there. It doesn't really match anything. Look, Dredd beat me last month. He got lucky. Not this time. Not this time. He's going down this time. He's going to see why I, Jerry Stylz, oh yeah, the prep prince, the man from Duke himself, rules the school. You just wait, Dredd. Tonight's my night. Now, you go ahead and clean up this pigsty of a room. Go back to that little community college you were in. Get the hell out of here. Go. Get. Shoo! Shoo! Get, how many times we gotta do this? Go. Get.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Coming down to the ring first, he hails from Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, and weighs in at 250 pounds, Jerry Stylz.
Well, here we go, Will. We got the Duke Preppy in his hoodie and his hat and his little gloves. Jerry Stylz coming down to the ring here for his next match against ACW's own Justin Dredd.
Along with Eric Heroux, I am Only the Thrill. We're joined at the commentary table by a former ACW heavyweight, tag team, and X Division champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the commentary table the one and only Dysfunction.
Are we on it?
You know, it means a lot to be here, Thrill and Eric. It's a great pleasure to watch Justin Dredd versus Jerry Stylz here on this great show.
How about the nice trading of hats there by
Oh yeah, definitely. Whatever works for Jerry, nothing else does.
Now, I'm telling you, Will, we got Dysfunction here on commentary. Are we on 8-second delay?
We're just going to say this is parental advisory, folks. We're just going ahead and say that right now.
You know, Thrill, I don't know if you're aware, but Justin Dredd is the ICW heavyweight and Midwest champion down in Milwaukee.
Right, you are, Dysfunction. He won those titles just recently in a huge show for ICW leading up to the 420 Classic. Justin Dredd holding, as just said, holding 2 titles in ICW, heavyweight and Midwest. Phenomenal accomplishment for Justin Dredd.
You know, I mean, he's no slouch for Jerry Stylz. I mean, this is going to be a real tough matchup for Jerry.
Justin Dredd, one of the best competitors ACW has seen in a long time. Jerry Stylz may have his hands full here tonight, gentlemen.
Look at that fire. The crowd just loves Justin Dredd. He's just he's just naturally drawn to them.
He's simply amazing for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. You can attest to that, Eric.
Absolutely, sir.
No, I mean, who doesn't love this guy? That's what I want to know.
Well, probably Jerry Stylz, and right now, because,
that's one out of a million.
Jerry Stylz loves no one that's not named Jerry Stylz anyway. He's a typical Duke Preppy. He's out for himself and nobody else. Daddy's money can carry him through everything.
That's typical, but Justin Dredd's here for each and every one of these ACW fans. Listen to the applause. It explodes.
Baba Louie loves Justin Dredd, and he's giving it back to him every show, time and time again. I agree with you there, Dysfunction. Look at the backflip.
Jesus Christ.
Little showmanship there from Justin Dredd.
You know what that was, Thrill? Simply amazing.
Right you are, Dysfunction. Couldn't have said it better myself. Jerry Stylz and Justin Dredd, one-on-one. And it's been a while since I've seen such a disparity of the crowd where everybody loves one guy and hates the other. Oh, my God. Jerry Stylz tried to do the backflip and just did a backflop.
Everybody here hates Jerry Stylz. There's no question about that. And everybody here loves Justin Dredd.
Even the Duke legal defense team doesn't like Jerry Stylz. He's that damn annoying.
He hasn't paid in forever.
And again, Justin Dredd showing off that incredible back moonsault off the top turnbuckle.
Jerry's embarrassed.
And he hasn't even taken off his shirt yet. There it goes.
It's a little bit of psychology there from Justin Dredd, letting Jerry know.
Screw this up.
The bell rings, trying to play Can You Top This? Jerry Styles all the way to the top turnbuckle. Ooh, looking a little
shaky.
knees. Okay, less is more.
Just get on, Jerry. Get on.
All right, Jerry Styles now downsizing to the top, to the very bottom turnbuckle. Finally to the ring. And does a...
There he goes.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, big drop kick there from Justin Dredd, sending Jerry's face into the bottom middle turnbuckle.
A couple of boots to the tattoos. Jerry's face got higher and his feet were just there.
Mexican arm drag.
Unbelievable. Justin Dredd, speed personified. Look at the arm drag. Immediately wrenching work on that shoulder. Looking to tear it right out of the sockets, gentlemen.
You know, this kid's lightning fast, Thrill. You know, Jerry Styles can't take him for granted because he's just one step ahead all the time.
Jerry Styles may have a little bit of a weight advantage on Dredd, but speed and tactics, the ledger clearly in Simply Amazing Justin Dredd's favor.
You know, I want to throw in there, too, that Dredd definitely has more experience than Jerry Styles in this matchup.
Right you are, Dysfunction. Justin Dredd, a veteran of ACW, NWA Wisconsin, ICW, and all over the place. Jerry Styles, relatively new to the sport of professional wrestling, and taking chop after chop in the pecs.
Took a mulligan on that first one, but the last two connected. Nice arm wringer takedown. Oh, kick right to the shoulder there.
Snug kick to the back.
The point of the boot right there where the shoulder, where the arm meets the shoulder, that could cause some serious damage.
You know, Jerry better be careful. I don't know what he's looking for here, but he's not going to out-wrestle Justin Dredd here tonight. That's
probably a payday from Daddy's Trust Fund, if I know Jerry Styles.
Might be, man. That guy, he's never worked a day in his life.
Jerry Styles now looking to control this match. Dredd has other ideas. Whip Styles into the turnbuckle. Here comes Simply Amazing Justin Dredd.
Big
Two
double
knees to the chin.
Big double knees. Very solid.
Did you see the elevation on that? From a running start, Dredd got his knees all the way up right to Styles' nose.
Oh, Jerry with a big knee.
Yeah, shortcut right there. Big forearm to the back. So you got to slow him down. That's the only way you can compete with Justin Dredd. You got to slow this kid down.
Styles attempting to get a hold of some kind of power advantage. Now using those ropes as leverage, delivering some hard kicks, knocking Justin Dredd all the way down the turnbuckles.
You know, Hero's 100% right. The only way to ground Dredd is, you know, slow him down.
Oh, look at Jerry Styles up and down, driving those knees. And look at Justin Dredd. Dredd is in pain. He is clutching his own sternum.
You know, huge knee to the sternum. I mean, that can slow him down. It's going to stop his breathing. He's not going to be able to expand as much when he takes deep breaths in.
And as we always used to say with Brody, if you can't breathe, you can't win.
And absolutely, the engine that is Justin Dredd runs. Oh, my goodness,
Jerry
face
Styles,
plant right there.
Front face suplex. Jerry Styles clearly been studying his professional wrestling, planting Justin Dredd.
Definitely for being a rookie, Jerry Styles is picking apart a body part, and he's sticking to it. He knows how to win a match. It's just he doesn't do it very often.
Cover and only a one count there. You aren't going to pin Justin Dredd that easily.
No.
Justin Dredd versus Jerry Styles here at ACW March Mayhem 2008. Oh, snapmare takedown there. And look at Jerry. Look at Jerry Styles with that move.
He goes to the body scissors.
And absolutely, that's what Jerry's trying to do. He's got to take that wind away from Justin Dredd. Justin Dredd is a machine, and what that machine is powered on is his wind. If this kid can't breathe, he can't do those suplexes. He can't do those moonsaults. He can't do that crazy 450 that Justin Dredd likes to do. If you don't have the wind, you cannot accomplish those tasks.
Right you are, Eric Heroux. If you clip the wings, Justin Dredd can't fly all around the ring
and
ground you from anywhere.
But the one thing is Justin Dredd has these fans. He has home field advantage. Jerry Styles does not.
Right you are, Dysfunction. Baba Louie clearly behind Justin Dredd. Nobody behind Jerry Styles except some lawyers from Duke and Daddy's Trust Fund.
If they're even here, I doubt it.
Well, I wouldn't say they're behind him. I'd say they're obligated to be behind Jerry. Oh,
Jerry
very
Styles
nice
with
suplex.
a belly-to-belly throwaway there. Unbelievable. Jerry Styles using the strength advantage that he's got to try and slow down Dredd. But how long can he do it for, gentlemen?
Jerry's got to use any advantage he can get, whatever. He's got to win the matchup. He needs a W in the column. He can't have another loss to Justin Dredd. It's just not going to work for him.
Exactly. Can you imagine if that one-loss ledger gets back to Durham, North Carolina? He's going to look real, real bad, and Daddy's Trust Fund dies.
No more new gear for Jerry.
We'll have to downgrade from a Mercedes to, Taurus. Jerry Styles versus Justin Dredd now. No, that big right fist there from Jerry Styles. Gloves or no gloves, right to the dome. That's going to hurt. Now Justin Dredd whipped across the way. Reverses, sends Styles into the ropes. Justin Dredd follows with a big clothesline, and down goes Styles.
And that'll take the win right out of Styles there, too. I don't care how big those pectoral muscles are. You take that big, stiff arm of Justin Dredd's, you drag it across the sternum,
but
it's going to take the wind out.
You saw Justin Dredd just a second ago there clutching his windpipe down below on the plexus. Styles' moves have hurt him.
Oh, big enziguri out of nowhere.
That might have been the damn quickest enziguri I've ever seen in my life. And
two of them in a row. Jerry's down. Jerry is down.
Unbelievable the speed from Justin Dredd, and that's when he's winded.
That first one caught him in the back. That second one caught him in the back of the head.
Only 2. I thought it was 3, Thrill. I thought it was 3.
It was darn close, darn close. And Justin Dredd calling to the fans here at Baba Louie's. They show the response in kind. And it looks like Justin Dredd wants to get a little bit elevated, folks.
Everybody and their mama loves Justin Dredd at Baba Louie's.
Up and down with the big body slam goes Justin Dredd.
Genuine slam.
Jerry Styles is almost out cold.
You talk about the strength of Jerry Styles. This wiry little frame of Justin Dredd has just picked up the 220-pound Jerry Styles and slammed him right on the mat.
And set him up perfectly. Justin Dredd looking to get simply amazing here.
450
splash.
Oh!
Nobody home.
Justin Dredd.
Nobody home. Jerry Styles wisely moves just out of the way.
A little bit of mat burn there on his chest. And
Jerry with a roll-up. The ref needs to watch the ropes.
Are you kidding
Unbelievable.
me? Jerry, grab the ropes.
I'm sickened.
Ladies and gentlemen,
review the tape, ref. I can't even deal with this. I'm out of here. I'm sickened to my stomach.
Can't say I blame you. Thanks for joining us, Dysfunction.
Heads up move by Jerry Styles, though, taking advantage of Justin Dredd, missing that 450 splash, grabbed him with the schoolboy, but he also grabbed the ropes, a la Jerry Styles.
He flat out cheated, ladies and gentlemen. He grabbed the ropes, but it goes in the books as a win for the Duke Lacrosse Reject. Jerry Styles, your winner, somehow over Justin Dredd here in All-Star Championship Wrestling, March Mayhem 2008. Main event coming up.
Culture Shock. Tonight, you against Spanish Stew. Tell me about the match.
Tell him about it, or should I tell him about it? You can start off. Because I'll tell you something right now. Culture Shock is running wild, brother.
Too much of the t-shirt, man. What the hell is this?
Love Hulk Hogan, brother.
I haven't seen you in a long time. What the hell are you doing wearing this?
It's retro night, baby. Culture Shock against Spanish Stew.
Oh, I tried to find some more girlfriend's booty. They don't sell it. They don't sell.
Where's the hose?
No, I don't have any hose, man.
Dude, you can't have a wrestling show without a hose.
I saw one hole out there.
Where's Lamont? Where's Rough Rider?
Where's the goat?
The goat. Everybody wants the goat.
The goat's
He's
gonna
not
get
here
his
tonight.
ass kicked, too.
Yeah, he's not going to get his ass kicked. If Lamont don't show up, he's going to get his ass kicked. We need him.
Tell him both.
Tonight, Spanish Stew, Culture Shock. What can we say? This is what everybody wants to see. Brother.
Something Spanish Stew reunion. Oh, come on, I just be pissed, huh? Hams. Hams beer. He likes beer.
Hey, look what I got for the party, man!
Yeah.
I got some head. What does tennis and a pumpkin and a
Vato, what are you doing?
well, what am I doing? Nothing.
Spanish Stew. Tonight you take on Culture Shock. Thoughts on the match?
What's the matter? Vato, match. Culture Shock. What?
I'm a little shocked with the shirt you're wearing.
I left for a little bit, went a little corporate, you know what I mean? Forget the shirt, Vato, look!
Hey, Didi!
Hey!
When did you get back?
I just got back like 5 minutes ago. Hey, Culture Shock! You said you were the greatest tag team in ACW history. We beg to differ. We're Spanish Stew, El Vato, Jose Guerrero, and Dinty Moore. We were the most famous tag team in ACW. We were the ones that the fans cheered for, and when we broke up, my bad, dude. When we broke up,
remind me that, man. I'm trying to block it, man.
It was a sad day.
I'm still emotional.
The Culture Shock tonight, you're gonna find out why we were the most popular. Tell him, Vato.
Because you know what? No, why? Because we got 2 cultures, you only got 1. That's why it's a shock. We got Spanish and we got stew. That's 2 cultures to 1. That's how it's gonna be in the ring. A 1, a 2. Well, let's put a 3 in there to end it all up. Tell him!
Hey, Culture Shock, put your wrestling boots on, because we're coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event. This is the second ACW retro match of the evening and is scheduled for 1 fall. Coming out first, they weigh in at the weight of 2 French whores and a goat. Who's been screwing with my cards? The team of Hillbilly Hills and Rob Norwood. This is Culture Shock.
Jesus Christmas Christ, well, I didn't think I'd live long enough.
I never thought I would see this either, Eric. They're back. Culture Shock is back in ACW.
They got the reality check shirts. They got the pimp hat. No goat. I'm okay with that. But it is Shane Hills and Rob Norwood here as Culture Shock in ACW. My God.
Shane Hills, it's so great to have him back in ACW. But how about Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood? Back once again where he belongs in All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Rob Norwood in an ACW ring.
And not only that, but teaming up once again with Shane Hills to reform Culture Shock, one of the two greatest tag teams in ACW history. And they're facing the other one tonight. Culture Shock is back!
Their opponents this evening weigh in at a weight of 20 jalapenos and a meatball. Did you guys do this too? This is the team of Dinty Moore and El Vato Jose Guerrero. This is Spanish Stew.
Also again, Living Jesus Christ, Spanish Stew!
Welcome back, El Vato Jose Guerrero, and of course, Dinty Moore!
Welcome back, Dinty Moore, now a resident of Missouri, working for Harley Races Federation down there in St. Louis.
The great Harley Race, the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, a title currently held by another ACW veteran, straight scrap iron, Adam Pearce rather.
There you go.
But enough about the NWA stuff. This is old school ACW. We're talking right here. I'm dropping my microphone. I'm so excited. Dinty Moore. And of course, he left the teeth at home. Oh, wait, he never brought him anyway. Dinty Moore, one of the most decorated wrestlers in ACW history. So many tag team championship reigns with El Vato, as well as the former NWA Wisconsin title reigns. El Vato, Jose Guerrero, and Dinty Moore, Spanish Stew, one of the greatest tag teams in ACW history. Across the ring, from the other greatest tag team in ACW history, Culture Shock, who themselves have had several reigns as ACW tag team champions. It doesn't get more old school than this. All we need is Jason Jerry ring announcing, and we'd be set.
This is the match that wasn't supposed to happen. I mean, this. Who would have thought this?
They thought it never would happen again, and yet somehow ACW manages to bring this match to you. And look at the sign of respect between all four competitors. Everything's, my goodness, the world is as it should be. It's Culture Shock versus Spanish Stew in your main event here at March Mayhem 2008. Maybe there is hope for this country after all.
What a main event it is, and El Vato squaring up. El Vato having a little bit of fun, trying to square up with Shane Hills.
Is that supposed to be an Irish jig for St. Patrick's Day? Or just one too many Coronas?
I think the Coronas is possibly the best answer to that question. But El Vato is calling for a sign.
El Vato grabs the sign from Dan O'Mac.
We can't read it over here.
You're showing us the wrong side, Vato. Fans are laughing. I'm assuming it says something funny. Dan's signs usually do.
Well, that sign no longer with a border because of the dysfunction match. And go for the collar and elbow.
Here we go. Shane Hills versus El Vato Jose Guerrero. Welcome to your main event in All-Star Championship Wrestling. This is March Mayhem 2008. Coming at you from Baba Louie in Pere, the home of ACW. El Vato versus Shane Hills. Oh, and the lockup misses. El Vato so cagey.
El Vato very quick. I mean, he is one heck of a competitor. He's a Guerrero. He's crafty. He's quick. And Shane's going to have a little bit of a difficulty getting his hands on this Guerrero.
We've seen so much success from El Vato's family over the years. His cousin Chavo, currently ECW heavyweight champion.
I believe they would say that's Trace times that Shane Hills has missed the collar and elbow.
A little pep talk there from his partner Rob Norwood. It has been a while since Culture Shock plied their trade in the ACW ring, but you can also say the same for Spanish Stew.
It has been a very long time for Spanish Stew. It did not end well for these two men. They ended up feuding quite a while, and frankly, I'm surprised they're here tonight together. It was very, very, very bitter as the end of Spanish Stew was.
Yeah, but those bonds run way too deep between all four of these competitors. Finally, these two tag teams reunite to put on a hell of a show. And El Vato going for the test of strength, and he can only get up to Shane's elbows. Looking for almost doing the jumping Waika high five.
Oh, tickle the armpits, and there you get it.
That was almost a titty twister, ladies and gentlemen.
That's an effective strategy there from El Vato Jose Guerrero. If you can't get to the arms, have the arms come to you.
Guerrero looking for the 10th of strength, and he bites the nipple of Shane Hills.
Nursing on Shane Hills there. El Vato brings him down to one knee.
He puts the teeth right on the nipple. It did not play the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. All right, Bill Brasky joke. Sorry about that. El Vato trying to get a jumping advantage here.
He's got him in the bear hug. And
into the wrong corner goes El Vato. Tag is made. And for the first time in a long time into the ACW ring, steps Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood.
I never thought I would see it, Will. I really never thought I would see it.
Me
Rob
either, man.
Norwood in an
time.
ACW ring.
Been a long time coming. And Vato tags in Shane Hills. And so Shane obliges the tag. And Shane tags in Dinty Moore.
Two fun-loving guys who love to have fun, as you've said before, Will.
Shane Hills and El Vato now in the wrong corners. Dinty Moore and Rob Norwood now the legal man.
Amicably trading corners, and it's back to...
Tags made, and now we're back to Shane Hills and El Vato.
Can we get a square dance announcer here? Seriously. It's the only person who can keep this crap straight.
Okay, I've officially forgot who the legal man is now.
Eric Heroux.
It's entertaining as all hell. I can't keep track of it, though. And look at that. Dinty Moore getting funky a little bit there on poor Kyoto. That stink won't wash off till after WrestleMania.
Absolutely not. And collar and elbow, nice headlock there from Rob Norwood.
And we have a wrestling move between the four of these gentlemen. Outstanding.
Also something I never thought I'd say between these two people.
Into the ropes. Goes Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood. Shoulder
nice
block
shoulder
and takes
tackle.
down Dinty Moore. Running the ropes. Here comes Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood. Nice hip toss arm drag down.
Wow, gets the big man over.
Dinty Moore showing what he's learned from former NWA World Champion Harley Race down there in Missouri. And sporting a nice singlet, too. You never used to see that from Dinty back in the day.
No, little modicum of class there from Dinty Moore. No ripped flannel, no crappy shorts. He's got himself some nice gear tonight.
But don't you worry, folks. The teeth are still just as good as ever.
Looks like a rusty old saw.
We're a picket fence missing a few boards. Dinty Moore now with the side headlock on Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood, a former ACW heavyweight champion.
A little check to the gut there. Sends him off the ropes.
Here, but looks like Rob telegraphed it. Big shoulder block knocks the Pimp Daddy down on his keister. Oh, and look at that. Rob Norwood got
a little trip up. Rob Norwood stood up a little quick there.
The KG ring veteran Rob Norwood managed to trip up Dinty Moore. Tag is made in the corner of Culture Shock. In comes Shane Hills. Oh, look at the 5-second double move. Out goes Norwood. In comes Hills. Dinty Moore down on his knees now here in your main event at March Mayhem 2008. For the ride goes Dinty Moore. Coming back. Big clothesline from Shane Hills.
And isn't Shane Hills in phenomenal shape, Will?
He's looking absolutely incredible.
Slim, trim, and dangerous
is Shane Hills. A lot of farm
Hills.
work out there in Reedsville, Wisconsin. Does wonders. 2-on-1 now. Culture Shock puts Dinty up for the ride and down with the face plant.
Somebody call IHOP. They're missing a flapjack.
Covered by Pimp Daddy. Ooh, barely got two there. Dinty Moore kicks out. Old school ACW. All up in your grill, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, a little stop there from Rob Norwood. Quick. I'm not an aficionado on Rob Norwood's style, Will. You're going to have to cover his moves for me.
Rob Norwood, a former ACW heavyweight champion, lost the title at Maximum Detention 2000 after a chicanery and a vicious pile driver from the legend killer Adrian Lynch. I remember it well. It was the first title change ACW had on television.
Well, I do know that one. That was a nice suplex there. But Dinty Moore is coming back. Dinty Moore is coming back, trying to get off of his knees there. Oh, quick tag. Good tag team wrestling there from Culture Shock, as you'd expect.
2-on-1 advantage now for Culture Shock. Ooh, big right hand there from Shane Hills. Out goes Rob Norwood. Dinty Moore versus Shane Hills here. El Vato watches from his corner as Spanish Stew and Culture Shock butt heads here in the main event of March Mayhem 2008. Shane Hills now. Oh, and look at that. Resourcefulness by Dinty Moore just punches Shane right in the shin. Shane responds with a boot to the head.
Rubbing that shin against the face. Oh, look at that arm right there. He had that elbow right in Dinty Moore's temple to keep that head down to avert the kick out, but wasn't enough to keep Dinty Moore down.
Right you are, Eric Heroux. The forearm not quite enough. Up and down with the big power slam, body slam rather, from Shane Hills, who's looking to go up top.
Oh, you know what this is. You know what he's looking for.
Dear Lord, could he possibly hit it?
Yeah, he's looking for it. Shane looks to have Dinty down to go for that.
Oh, misses with the Wisconsin jam.
No jam in Wisconsin. We only got maple syrup. Dinty has got him right here. And, Russian leg sweep.
Beautiful. Shade's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett as well. Look at that.
Oh, look at him bind the arm and tagging Votto. Excellent tag team wrestling.
Puts on the submission move and tags in his partner. Unbelievable Dinty Moore pulling out some incredible old school wrestling. He could take a moment to go talk to the fans for a little bit there as El Vato finally gets in the ring. And look at that shoulder breaker that he's put on. Up and down with the knees, hammering away a couple times at the rotator cuff of Shane Hills.
Working on those kidneys, and that's a favorite area, it seems, tonight of the wrestlers, is the kidneys. You know, I guess these guys don't want to have fun at the after party.
Usually we don't work on the kidneys till after the show, 12 ounces at a time.
Oh,
quick kicks from Vato, back and front, follows it up with a double drop kick.
Seated drop kick, and 1-2. Oh, and Vato takes a ride.
Look the distance Shane got with throwing him off of that pin attempt. Ooh, almost tries to stretch the boot, tries to tag in Vato.
Oh, boot
Vato
tag.
To tag in Dinty. There it is. 2-on-1 advantage now for Spanish Stew. And now Dinty Moore and Shane Hills in the ring. Your main event here at March Mayhem. Up and down goes Shane Hills at the hands of Dinty Moore, former NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion. Now Dinty on the ring apron. What's he got planned?
I have no... What?
Slingshot over the ropes. Oh, nice splash there by Dinty. Cover in the corner. Count of 2. Not enough. Shane Hills kicks out.
Rob Norwood coming in to break up the count there. Not really needed, but good idea from Rob Norwood.
Tag team warfare at its finest. No one knows the ins and outs of tag team wrestling like these four gentlemen, and Dinty's biting him.
It's the sharpest gums in Wisconsin, trying to put a dent in Shane's head, but catches him right in the solar plexus a second time there.
Big elbow there from Dinty Moore. Shane Hills knocked a little loopy,
Oh!
and he's biting him again. Go right for that eyebrow.
All you're going to do, really, with Dinty's teeth, all you're going to do is make Shane's nose wet.
There's a couple of nubs in there that have filed down to a point. Shane Hills can't believe it. A little groggy here. Shane Hills reversal. Dinty goes for the ride. Shane Hills follows up, eats the elbow from Dinty.
Big back elbow, Dinty Moore. Toe kick to the gut. Oh, pump handle. He's got the pump handle.
He's looking for the goat herder slam. Can he land it? He hits it.
Oh, my goodness. Goat herder right on the top of his head. Dinty Moore is the worst fur wearer at that one.
Goat herder slam with that sit-out finish. It is the signature move of Shane Hills. Dinty Moore barely able to get to one knee. Can he get to El Vato and make the tag?
Tag to Rob Norwood. He's coming in the ring, and Dinty Moore,
in a bad way. Big clothesline there. Another one.
Taking some big blows from the Pimp Daddy.
Rob Norwood dishing out the punishment. Slapping people around like they owe him money. Off the ropes, here he comes. Big flying elbow, down goes Dinty Moore. Tries to tag in Vato, he can't make it. Covered by Norwood, count of 2. Dinty Moore kicks out. What a sequence.
What a match we're seeing right here. Quick jawbreaker. Oh,
and throwing
elbows.
elbow. Dinty Moore takes a pay out of former NWA World Champion Dusty Rose's playbook. In goes Vato, down goes Vato.
Well, Rob Norwood, it might have been knocked loopy, but not that loopy. He saw El Vato coming and put his boot up there.
Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood ruling the ring like we haven't seen in a long time. Damn, it's good to have these 4 individuals back in All-Star Championship Wrestling. Vato's head gets rubbed along the ring ropes, and he eats a fist as well from Shane Hills, who's outside the ring. Big uppercut there, and down goes Vato. Pimp Daddy going for the cover. Cover 1, count it. Ooh, just barely a 2 count.
The strategy ain't quite cricket, but it's effective. I'm telling you, Spanish,
Lucky for you, this ain't cricket, it's pro wrestling.
Culture Shock knows what they're doing in there. It's been a while
now. Culture Shock looking to punish Vato, looking for the double hip toss. Can they get it? A little bit of a delay, and down. Down with a double suplex.
Double belly to back, dropping El Vato. Legal man Shane Hills taking
Shane looking
the
for the band cover, count of 2, broken up nicely by Dinty Moore.
Very nice by Dinty Moore. Knowing his place in the ring, and tell you the truth, Culture Shock did not have him in the right corner.
Dinty Moore on the outside, as is Rob Norwood. In your ring, Shane Hills and El Vato, Jose Guerrero.
Headbutt. That was something right there.
Shane Hills now tagging in Rob Norwood. 2-on-1 advantage for Culture Shock. They've got 5
Oh.
seconds to do something with it.
It's Thanksgiving, folks. Time to make a wish.
Make a wish, and Vato wishes they hadn't. Incredible action from 4 superstars of All-Star Championship Wrestling. Days gone by, not so much. It's right in front of you, ladies and
Measuring
gentlemen.
and bam. Measure twice, hit once.
And down goes Vato. That's some good carpentry right there. Dinty Moore now trying to get the crowd on Baba Louie's on his side. They're kind of torn. They love all 4 gentlemen in the ring.
Send him off the ropes. Duck from El Vato.
And both men thinking the same thing. Double clothesline and both men down.
A little bit of telepathy, but they didn't know it. Both men having the same idea at the same time.
Referee Eric Heroux now has to administer the 10 count. Which man will be first to his feet to take the advantage here in this main event match? This tag team spectacular between Culture Shock and Spanish Stew.
Shane Hill stretching the boundaries there, getting his leg inside the ropes, waiting for the tag. Oh,
Vato
there it
almost
is.
makes the tag.
Oh,
So
and
does
both
Rob
men make
Norwood.
the tag.
It's Shane Hills and Dinty Moore.
Dinty knocking Shane Hills down, the taller Shane Hills, but the bigger Dinty Moore.
Former
leading
champion
house.
versus former champion. It's a Donnybrook in there.
There are 3 former ACW champions in this ring right now, Will.
And the other guy who's not is an NWA Wisconsin former champion. Dinty Moore with a huge elevated splash on Rob Norwood. Looks to measure Shane Hills. Gets him with a
toe
kick.
kick.
Lower, oh, wait, look at this. Shane Hills reverses. Here comes Dinty. Hip toss. No!
Oh, my God, that's a DDT.
Dinty Moore reverses the hip toss midair and plants Shane Hills.
I guess
with
he
a
learned a
DDT.
little something south of the Mississippi.
Now all of a sudden, Dinty Moore puts Rob Norwood up on the top turnbuckle. Rob Norwood fighting back with punches. Where's this going to go? All right, Dinty Moore flat on his back now. Those powerful punches from now Rob Norwood.
Oh, here he comes.
Vato.
Oh,
Huge elevated
double
drop kick.
Out goes the Pimp Daddy.
Rob Norwood outside the ring now. Shane Hills with a vicious chop to the chest of El Vato Jose Guerrero. He goes for the ride. Vato tossed over the fence like Shane's from the Border Patrol. It's down now to just Dinty Moore and Shane Hills in the ring. Shane checks on Norwood. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Back clothesline from Dinty Moore. Dinty's the only man left standing.
What is Dinty? Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, Dinty. You're too big to be doing this stuff. You are too big.
Dinty Moore top rope.
Oh, my God. Well, half a corkscrew. Well, maybe a quarter of a corkscrew. Plancha. Dinty Moore taking everybody out right in front of the Baba Louie's faithful.
I don't know about the cork, but that was damn sure screwy. Dinty Moore over the top rope like a cruiserweight. Incredible.
But
And
look at
all
the-
4 men outside the ring. The action is spilled into the crowd here at Baba Louie's.
Look at the resiliency of Shane Hills. He's up. He's up. He's taking care of business right away with Dinty Moore.
Shane Hills fighting Dinty Moore over by the merchandise stand.
No, not the merchandise. Stay away from the merchandise.
Meanwhile, by the ring, El Vato Jose Guerrero and Rob Norwood giving each other back and forth right by the ring post. Incredible.
Ooh, a little low shot there from Rob Norwood. Still legal, but got him right in the solar plexus.
All control has been lost in this match. They're fighting outside the ring in 2 different spots, for crying out loud. Now Shane Hills and rolls Dinty Moore back into the ring. El Vato Jose Guerrero and Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood still fighting elsewhere. The crowd on Baba Louie's is on their feet. They can't decide where to look.
I'm telling you, Will, this match, it's crazy. It's like some sort of dairy confection on a plate.
We've
What
got
is this?
Cadillac Nick Colluci is in with a belt.
Oh, come on!
Oh, this contest has come to a disqualification close.
By disqualification, Dinty Moore.
Why?
And El Vato Jose Guerrero, Spanish Stew.
Why the hell has Colluci got a poop on our party? And Spanish Stew is having none of it. And now all 4 men are back in the ring, and they're about to punish Cadillac Nick Colluci for ruining this matchup. And Colluci wisely bails out like the weasel that he is.
That's what he should have done during this.
Correction, make that the team of Hillbilly Hills and Rob Norwood, Culture Shock.
So who won the match?
According to Marty McClure, Culture Shock wins the match by disqualification.
Well, here we go, folks.
Unbelievable. And look at this.
All right, I like a beatdown with a beat. Here we go. Oh. Happy St. Patrick's Day, boys.
Oh, looks like Mr. McCoy is going to get absolutely punished here. Both the McCoys with hoods over their faces like it's Abu Ghraib. All 4 competitors are whipping loose on the McCoys. Huge slap from Dinty Moore.
Little game of one-upsmanship. Well, let's see who can beat the crap out of the McCoys better.
Can you top this? Shane Hills with his entry.
Oh, Jesus.
I heard that over here.
Yeah, I heard a rib crack. That's what I heard.
Cadillac Nick Colluci is watching his foreign franchise get dismembered here.
Hey, it ain't him. What does he care?
The shirts get ripped right off of is that Mickey McCoy?
Yeah, that's Mickey McCoy, and that's a free souvenir for somebody in the crowd as long as they don't wait.
Spanish
for
Stew
silence.
looking nice and quiet. Oh!
At least Alvado's keeping it above the border.
And Shane Hills daring Nick Colluci to come back into the ring. Colluci wants none of it. He's fine with watching his foreign franchise members get the crap beaten out of him just like that.
That was a good one. I'll give that one about a 6. What do you say, Will?
And now I give it about a 6 as well. El Vato also taunting Cadillac Nick Colluci, who cowers behind the crowd watching. Oh! And Dinty Moore
6.5.
Dinty Moore just laying those big 5 fingers. Colluci complaining to Reverend Ben Johnson, who frankly doesn't give a crap about Colluci whining. Oh! That's an 8. That's an 8 right
sweet
there.
God, that's a 9. That's a 9. That's a 9.5. Shane Hills just took that man's liver and shot it straight out his rectum.
I think Nancy Pelosi just wants to rule that torture. It was so tough. Quadruple chop, ladies and gentlemen. 2 on Mickey, 2 on Chase.
That was a symphony right there. And
now Spanish Stu going to work on Mickey McCoy for the ride. Up and down with the big spine buster. Chop for a good adventure. And a frog splash. The Guerrero trademark.
Feeling a little froggy. Takes care of business.
Mickey McCoy rolls out of the ring with an assist from Nick Colluci. Culture Shock and Dinty Moore. Oh, look at this. Oh, there it is.
Pimp drop.
You could call it the 3D or a lot of things, but Culture Shock has won a lot of matches and championships.
Everybody has
with
taken
that very
care
move.
of business.
Cadillac Nick Colluci tries to poop on the party, but the last word goes to Culture Shock and Spanish Stu. This is what All-Star Championship Wrestling is all about, Eric Heroux.
Yes, beating the crap out of the McCoys is what ACW is all about. I am having a good time. I don't know about you, Will, but this was a hell of a show.
Now this is what ACW really is. And look at the respect between Spanish Stu and Culture Shock. This is incredible. The foreign franchise tried to poop on the party. They couldn't do it. Look at the love and respect between these 4 men. They know what ACW is all about. And Baba Louie loves it too.
Little bit of music for everybody here tonight. Well, my name is Eric Heroux. This is The Thrill. Thrill, send him home, Daddy.
Star White, and we're out.